29th, 2026 in the year of our Lord. We are back at it. I am your sexy and always on point host. Oh, the great. I'm in the building. It ain't funny, Jess. What up? Audience is hype. Audience is hype. I am back. How are y'all today, man? I hope everybody's doing well. What a week we have been. What a week it has been. It's been frustrating, frightening, and damn right, stupid. Like that is the crap we are dealing with this week. I just want to, before we jump into the sports and cannabis of it all, especially basketball. This is March Madness, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this awesome month. We're gonna get into we're gonna get into this never ending. It looks like never ending war that Dump has got us into, and it is stupid as shit. I remember I had this group chat with Beetle and Decker, people that used to, that listen to the show or used to listen to the old Beetle and Decker show like I did in the group chat. It's just a bunch of fucking people that are scared to say the truth and scared to hurt somebody's feelings, and the women in there, are honest, but the dudes just act so fucking goofy. And then one of the dudes, this cat is his name is Ryan. He's from Wisconsin, right? From lives in Green Bay but hates the Packers and shit. Loves the Bears but hates Chicago. Does that make any fucking sense? No, it doesn't. But this dude, he was so quick to say, like right after all that shit happened earlier this month, it's not a war. They're just doing an exercise and da da da. I wonder what goofy ass will call it now. And this is the same dude that hates, doesn't like Dump but refused to vote for Harris. So it's kind of we're in a situation where the leader of the free world doesn't know how to get out of it because himself an idiot, and he's surrounded by a bunch of fucking yes men that don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't have the slightest idea. You take out the Ayatollah of Iran, you replace him with his son, and you just think his son is just going to go along with what the fuck you're talking about, or go along with the game plan that y'all with a game plan that you don't even have a plan for. You don't have a game nor a plan. I don't get. What up, YouTube audience? What up, IG audience? You might be. I just gas prices are rising, or fuel gases are prices are rising because of what? You have 20% of the world's oil stuck in the Strait of Hormuz, right over there in Iran. And then when the price of fuel goes up, what else goes up, y'all? Every freaking thing. That's the bad part. Everything goes up. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? YouTube chat lit. How y'all living? I can't do this. It's starting to bear on my mental health. I got another friend of mine from Beetle and Decker show. Her name is Joanne. Joanne, she usually checks in on IG on Sundays, but she's been trying to lay off her phone on the weekends, which I 100% agree with and support her on that. Shout out to my other homegirl G Money, and she said I remember her saying back when Dump got elected, we were cooked, we were done, this, that, and the third, and I was trying to hold out optimism. I was still trying to be positive because I like being positive, because being positive is always better than negative. It just positivity radiates through your body and it makes you feel better as opposed to negativity. But I get it. I get why she was so worked up. It's sad. It makes no fucking sense. It is disturbing. It's disgusting. All this so-called man is trying to do since he's been president is make himself as much money as he can, his family, his lackeys, and corporations. That's it. Like, does not give two shits about the American citizens. He puts Israel over the United States. And you know what's so funny, right? Usually in years past, 80s, 90s, 2000s, when you talked about Israel, that was like you were being anti-Semitic. You were hating Jews and this, that, and the third. It is so blatant what the country of Israel and specifically Benjamin Netanyahu is trying to do, that when you talk about Israel and how fucked up they are and how much control they have over this government, it's not even considered anti-Semitism no more. It's just considered fact. Like that's it. Like you can if you want to be hateful towards the Jewish people, that's you doing that, and that's out and out wrong. But what Israel is doing to the Middle East and what they've already done to Palestine, what they continue to do to Palestine, they're trying to eliminate an entire race of people. Like they're trying to erase people, an entire race of them, just like what is it? The Germans tried to do to them in World War II, concentration camps. They're doing the same thing to Palestinians. They didn't do shit to them, didn't do a damn thing to them. And if you look at the history between Palestinians and Israelis, it will shock the shit out of you. I'm not going to get into all that right now, but you guys need to learn it. And then now you've basically torn up Gaza City. There's no Gaza City anymore. I mentioned this on the show last year. I mentioned this before. Like Miriam Adelson, who is the real owner of the Dallas Mavericks, dumps number one donor in 2020 when he ran. No, yeah, in 2020 when he ran and lost. That is her plan. She's a super Jew. Netanyahu super Jews. What that means is they are Zionists for Israel. They don't care about anything other than the protection and the love and the resources that Israel has and what they have. That is all they care about. They don't care about anything else, and it's sad. It's sad. It's disturbing. I frankly don't like it. I don't get it. So I'm done. I'm done with trying to. I don't want to say I'm done holding out hope, right? Because that's just that's a futile effort. Like if you practice in that, then you practice in doom and gloom, and I don't want to. I never want to practice in doom and gloom. That's not me. But I am. I really hope. I want to see Gavin Newsom or whoever is going to run for this Democratic presidential nomination. They need to have their shit together right now. The election is going to come extremely soon. We got to handle this shit, man, because we got to. In 2 years, it's going to be time to elect a president. And this year, you can vote. You can make your midterm votes, and your midterm votes are extremely crucial because if that thing that we have as president right now, if he loses power in Congress, then he loses power. So you have Republicans in there that regret fully aligning themselves with Dump, but too late. You already did it, so you need to lose that fucking spot. Because I don't trust you to not vote with your party. I don't trust you not to take marching orders from this person. I don't trust you to be a politician for your area and care about your constituents. I don't trust you to do that if you're a Republican. I just don't. So we got to vote them the fuck out, y'all. This shit is stupid. I'm just so worried that people didn't really come out to vote like they should have until we had a global pandemic. A global pandemic got more people to vote in this country than ever before. It has to be the worst of the worst. And I'm telling y'all, this nigger Dump, because he is a complete nigger. If you look up nigger in the dictionary, Dump is what it is. He wants to run us into a recession / depression. I'm telling you, they want to do it, and it will not hurt them in the slightest. They will keep y'all dumb, deaf, and blind by feeding you bullshit with your news, unless you know how to discern and you realize this is fake, this is real, and you know where to get the real from. You're gonna be fucked. And if you're fucked, that means we're fucked, because we're all in this together. That's the thing that people seem to forget. There's two classes of people. There's There's extremely rich and everybody. There's rich and everybody else. Everybody else, and there's a lot more of everybody else. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into it. Like I said, March Madness. I've been. This is one of those years where I watch both. I love it when I make time to watch both tournaments, not just the men's. I'm not gonna lie. Last year it was just the men's, no women's. The year before that it was both. So I'm back to that this year. One moment that I thought that was crazy, man, and it was outstanding how High Point beat Wisconsin. Now, High Point beating Wisconsin wasn't that big a deal because it's Wisconsin. You know, they never even do anything. Even though my aunt uh, graduated from them with a journalism degree, so I love Wisconsin, but you know, you're just in sports, you're just not that good. And even though you have money, you definitely have money. You have a rich alumni base, and rich in many things, and I think finances is one of them. Why they can't do better, I don't understand. But they lost to a team called High Point. Where's High Point? I don't know. I don't even think it's in North Carolina. I don't think it's High Point, NC. But they lose the High Point. High Point wins. Happy for them. The player on their team, their guard, who makes the game winning field goal. A game winning field goal is they win it by a layup. I promise you, I shit y'all not, man. This is a fact. Dude had not made a 2-pointer all season. He had missed every 2-pointer he had taken all season. The only thing he could make was a three. That's it. Like he couldn't do nothing. That's all he did all year. He took 2-point shots, two-point shots, missed those, rest for threes, made all his threes. Let me not lie. Not all his threes, but damn sure had a better percentage from three than he did from two. I still, man, I hate to sound like that old dude that doesn't understand new ball and why they shoot so many threes. But again, I can't stand it when you shoot yourself out of a game. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. You know, and there's some good games on today. What is it? Duke is playing. Duke's playing UConn. I want to say, hey, Just, come here real quick. Come here real. Can you jump on the computer real quick and tell me on that one and tell me just the games NCAA.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just tell me those real quick because I got a Duke in Duke women. What I like to see. You know, I like to see South Carolina do their thing. I liked how UNC won a couple games. I got the UNC women. The Lady Heels got farther than the men. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But what I didn't like to see was just the dominance and shellacking that UConn gave Syracuse in the first round, and they gave UNC. Now UNC was able to keep up with UConn in the first half of those games. Well, that game, which was great, but then they couldn't in the second half. And I get it. UConn. This is one of them years where UConn is dominant, and everybody better watch their ass. But when UConn is dominant, it is the most boring the sport is. It just is, and I dig UConn. I understand Gino. He's kind of a dick, but he makes winning happen. But oh man, it's just I'm so sick of them blowing teams out by 30 points. I don't like it. And then the coach of Syracuse, right? She said something where she got hated on, and I get why she got hated on. She basically was saying, why the hell are we always in UConn's bracket? And you can look at it as, well, why is she always in it? But also you can look at it as regional. Before she coached University of Buffalo, UConn bracket. Now she's at Syracuse, UConn bracket. She cannot get out of UConn's bracket. But the thing that I don't get, that's the bigger question that no one talks about. As soon as you get them games up, Jess, you can just shout them out. The thing that I can't stand and no one talks about, instead of like coming down on this coach, right? Who was saying what she said about not wanting to be in UConn's bracket, which I understand. I think what she also was saying, and nobody's touched on this in sports media, why is it a home game for the Yukon Lady Huskies every fucking game. Every game for them until they get to probably until they get to the Final Four is a damn home game. I don't understand. Like, they're playing. Let's see, who's UConn playing? The ladies are playing
My state.
Mississippi State. My state. We talking?
Am I a green guy with the like a looks like a Spartan?
Okay, is this for that's Michigan State? That was
Okay.
that's those are yesterday games. Look for today's games.
Looks like Tennessee, Michigan beat Tennessee.
Yep,
Um,
yep, beat them handily. And that's the men's. Can you see the women's? Yeah. Why are these games always at the home team for the or a home game for the more dominant team? And I get it. They're the higher seeds. You want to reward them, but men's basketball doesn't do that. Men's college basketball doesn't do that. It wouldn't be right if Kansas if KU had NCAA tournament games in Mizzou or Duke or who beat KU this year? It was Arkansas, which was great. Arkansas. What if Arkansas had to go to Lawrence, Kansas?
looks like UConn beat Notre Dame.
UConn, UConn beat Notre Dame. Okay, that was
And
yesterday.
then women's, and then UCLA plays Duke at 2:20.
There it is. Thank you for saying that. Okay, so UCLA women, UCLA Bruins, they're back. They're good. And this is they play.
So they're on the Final Four. Are they? Yeah, the women's are on Final Four. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
Final Four already. Women's. Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah. The women are so props to them, UCLA women, for doing your thing, and you're back at it. They play. You said they play UConn or they play Duke.
Uh,
UCLA women play Duke.
yeah. Oh shit! I just said it. Women. Yeah, women play Duke. Yeah. UCLA's ranked number 1. Duke's number 3.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, UConn beat Notre Dame earlier. So
Yeah.
that says the Elite 8. So then they go to the Final Four.
Yeah. And does it say that UConn game today? Can you see where that game is actually played? You see the location for it? Because that'll be in the fine print at the very bottom. There's no way in hell that Duke has a home game in
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
Dickies Arena, Fort Worth.
Okay, good. And that's a UCLA UConn game. No, I'm sorry.
That's, Connecticut and Notre Dame.
There you go. And that's in
Texas.
That's in Texas.
Fort Worth, yeah, Texas.
Okay. So I guess when they get to the elite, and that's the Elite 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when they get to the Elite 8, they don't make the women. They don't make the. Can you say hello for Russia? What's up, Russia? I mean, I see you. What up, you two?
Vodka.
Right, Russia in the house. We, vodka's the drink. But what is it? It makes no sense why in the first and second rounds these higher seed teams get home games. I just think it's the dumbest thing in the world.
It's all political. I mean, I know that too, and that's the same thing with. I think you were talking about it last time with the college football scenario too, where they have all these different weird bowl games.
Yeah.
We can have
Yeah.
the High Off the Glass Bowl next
Yeah.
year, right? If you give them enough sponsorship, or whatever, of course. So I mean, yeah, you can just basically buy these bowl games. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah.
I like how this basketball tournament's set up. Why do they not do that with football?
Right,
I mean,
right.
it just makes sense.
It would be 100%. You would make it legit if you did that. The only reason you couldn't do that, well, no, you could do a one and done
High
thing.
Off the
Yeah.
Glass Bowl, okay, great.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I'm not the champion.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if it's a political thing though. It might be. I think it might just be a money thing. but-
Financial.
yeah, and it might be a money thing, but
But
it's
then-
just so unfair for a team that is highly ranked to have a home game in your playoffs. That doesn't make any
They have
sense.
more boosters, or they have more finances to pay for it.
It's
That's all it
bullshit
is.
though.
It makes sense.
That shit ain't fair. That's so, and I just want to bring that up because I don't like how the Syracuse head coach, she got a lot of flack and a lot of hate for that. But it's the truth, I mean, that's literally it's not fair how they're getting mollywopped. They don't. It's not. it's not made fair for the lower seed teams, and it's not able for them to move up and get better, and for them to win games that they should win. That's how that is. So I've enjoyed the women's tournament. I cannot wait to get to UConn, South Carolina. I think that will be the championship game. I think that'll be a outstanding game, and I will be happy to see it. Now moving over to the men, dude, Arkansas, man, I'm still mad that they lost that game. But Arizona is so big. Like Arizona is big as hell. They can shoot. They can run. They can steal the ball. They get boards. Like Arizona's no joke, man. There's like so many players. What is the topic of conversation about basketball? We're talking about college ball. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. College ball. I don't know. Arkansas, Calipari's team did as much as they could to stay in that game, but they couldn't. I wish they stayed there longer, but they didn't. But any Calipari team, I'm for them. I'm rooting for them, and that's who I go for. St. John, I'm low key glad they're out, but I wanted them to beat Duke because I hate Duke. I'm a Tar Heel, so I cannot stand Duke. I just hate that they couldn't get it done. But it is what it is. I just want to see. I want to see Duke get knocked out next. Yo, Just, bring up the men's games real quick. See later today. Duke plays. I know Duke plays UConn, right? They play the men's UConn team. I am super excited to see about that. Like that is a game that I cannot wait to see. What about your first team? How it's called? Man, who the hell, dude? I don't know who you are on YouTube, but I don't understand what you're even trying to say. What about anyway? Duke UConn today, right? And that game starts at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's gonna be an epic fucking battle. I got UConn women and UConn men, right? And not to mention Michigan is still in it, and Michigan Lady Wolverines are in it. This might be the first year where we have two different, two different schools with both the men's and the women's teams in the tournament. Like I think that's gonna be sick. Michigan and UConn, both of their teams are where they're supposed to be.
Are they playing? They're playing in the next round.
Yes.
I know.
No, this round today.
Round, yeah, if UConn has to beat Duke.
Yeah.
So who's Michigan got? Chris Webber?
No, no. Chris Webber went to Michigan.
They got the extra timeout.
Yeah, Chris. Oh, that's fucked up. That's messed up. Why you gonna bring that up, dude? He just did an interview on the Steam Room with Ernie Johnson and Charles Barkley, and they asked him about that, and he's just like, look, man. He said I wouldn't change a thing. Now he's saying that, but he said when it happened in that summer, he went through hell. But you know who made him feel better? NBA players, because NBA players were like, look, man, we get it. It was a huge mistake. It was on the biggest scale.
A lot of stress.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It was on a larger scale where you can make that mistake, but your place is right here in the NBA, so you're good to go. Just worry about next round, next level.
So what are we looking up here
today? Because I want to know. I know Michigan.
Michigan beat Alabama.
So who do they play today?
Friday, and then
Duke plays UConn. That's going to be a huge game at 4.
Tennessee beat Iowa.
And Michigan plays who?
Michigan plays Tennessee
today.
They're live. They're whooping them
right now.
48-26.
Woo! Tennessee is
losing to Michigan.
Okay, that's what I figured.
And then Arizona beat Purdue.
Yep.
So those are the number ones left.
Yep.
So then Arizona will play the winner of Michigan and Tennessee.
Yeah.
They play Arizona, which is also ranked number 1.
Yeah.
And looks like Illinois beat Iowa.
Okay.
So they're going to play the winner of UConn and Duke.
There it is.
Wow.
So I am looking this Final Four matchup that we're going to get in the men's. It'll probably be Michigan, UConn.
UConn won last year, a couple years. They won recently.
They
right?
have, yeah. They won. They won not last year, but year before they won.
And the women's too, I think, right?
The women won the championship a couple years ago, like more like 2, 3. I think like 2, 3 years ago, because yeah, they've kind of UConn, which is weird. The women have been so dominant, but they kind of fell behind to South Carolina and Iowa. Iowa had Caitlin Clark. South Carolina had what was it, Miss Elise Boston, who now plays for the Fever with Caitlin Clark, and a couple in Falange. No, Falange is still there. She's still with South Carolina. South Carolina has re-upped, and just every year they probably have the best recruiting class because Dawn Staley, who used to be in the WNBA, who started that league, she what is it? She runs it. She runs that organization now, and it is top notch and outstanding. Every year, a woman has great recruits. But for men though, so okay, so I'm just gonna break down the Final Four, but the way I see it: UConn, Michigan, and then what's the other games?
No, but UConn and Illinois if they beat them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Illinois. And major shout out to not Southern Illinois. Champaign, Illinois is in the house. They won last night. University of Illinois beat
Iowa.
They beat Iowa. It was a close game, but they took it over.
Beat them by 11.
Yeah, it was a close game, but then they took it over in the second half. Like in the second half, you didn't even have to watch it no more. And so I got UConn, Illinois, Michigan, and who's the other one?
Arizona.
There it is. That's my Final Four. That's who I got, and we about to see today. And for the women, I got UConn, South Carolina, and then see. Hopefully UCLA beats Duke, and then my fourth one would be what was that other team with the women? Is it Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Notre Dame. That's it. UCLA, Notre Dame, UConn, South Carolina. I think that's going to be an outstanding Final Four. So that's who I got in the championship games. The reverse. So. Yeah, I already talked about that already. You have to make it so you have to make it even. Like what Justin my EP was saying, you can't have it be unfair. Like with the bowl games, right? You got all these bowl games. None of them are legit. The only ones that are legit are supposedly the championship ones. You can't just, and you do that for college football. That's cool. Do that for them. But when you're down at basketball, make it competitive, make it even. Teams should not have an unfair advantage.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But see, that's the thing, though.
Not just because you were there last year. You're expected to be there again.
But people would say they did earn it. That's why they're the number one seed, because UConn is the number one overall seed. What is it? South Carolina for their region? They're the number one seed. But they still, I don't think, in the first and second round should not have home games. It's just an unfair advantage to you. It just is. I can't stand it. All right, let's get to my favorite league in the world. You know what? Bump it. We're here now. So I'm gonna stick with the basketball. I'm going to stick with college. UNC, University of North Carolina, finally fires Hubert Davis. Where's my sounder? Again, Hubert Davis is out as the head coach of UNC. Yeah. Hubert is gone. Get your whack ass on, man. That dude, his besides his first year with us, his entire tenure with UNC as coach was this. It was just trash. Like he didn't like. Okay, I'll bring you up to speed. His first year, they beat Duke in the ACC championship game. Boom, that's great. Go to the tournament. Beat Duke in the tournament. You knock out Coach K, and that was his final year. You knocked him out in 2 possible games where he could beat you. Great, outstanding. Following year, by the way, first year went to the Final Four. Following year, does not get to the Final Four. Year after that, does not get to the Final Four. Year after that, doesn't even sniff it. Last year came nowhere close, and then you got this year. You get knocked out in the first motherfucking round by VCU, and I think that school's name is Virginia Commonwealth University. That's a pure shot in the dark. I have no idea. All I know is I'm getting stressed just thinking about that. I'm about to roll up. I'm happy that Hubert is gone. He needed to be gone. I'm done. I was done with dude. I was really, you know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? And I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, and I'm not even gonna like hide behind what it is. When the shit happened, when we had this like racial reckoning in the United States back in 2020, when we were getting mollywopped by COVID, and then mollywopped by COVID, and then George Floyd gets killed in front of the entire world by some racist pig who had a plan to kill this man forever and get away with it. Almost did. Thank God someone had a camera out. At that time, you know, it was a lot of come to Jesus moments for the government, corporations, people, just to realize, you know what? Hey, I'm sorry, black folks, African Americans, you have been going through hell. All that shit y'all been complaining about is legit. We see it now. I mean, we saw it before with Rodney King, but that was a long time ago. We see it now. We believe it. So, you know, you had a whole bunch of white folks that act like they gave a fuck, you know, and didn't think about something other than themselves. And at that time, you had a lot of white guilt going on. And why white guilt? There's a plethora of reasons, but I'm not white. I'm not going to speak on it, and I could, but you know, this ain't the race episode today. But for some reason, Hubert Davis, who of course, I shouldn't say of course, who is married to a white woman, took it upon himself, unasked by any fucking body, about, you know, his family and this, that, and the third, and this, and he's like, my wife is white and my kids are half white and I'm proud of that, and da 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 da, and this, that, and the third, like a whole bunch of shit that no one asked for. And I repeat, no one asked for this shit. He just wanted to fucking just say it, probably because his wife at home is upset because white people have to finally realize have to acknowledge how fucking racist they are, and that shit is unfair towards people that aren't like them. And she probably felt some type of way about it and got this cool motherfucker to say something on TV. And guess what he did? So ever since then, I lost a lot of respect for Hubert Davis, because believe it or not, man, I was a fan of dude. Like, he went to UNC back in the day. My mother, who worked at UNC, remembers, you know, him working out in the gym one year, when this is when he was in the NBA too. And you know, he was working out there one summer in the gym, and she asked if he needed anything. No, he was really nice to her, so she thought he was great. He gets drafted by the New York Knicks, plays for the New York Knicks, does a pretty good job with them. I thought he was great. But then to make those comments, man, and at the time he made them, like, it was just read the fucking room. Like, you sound so stupid right now. You sound so self-absorbed. You sound like you don't get what these protests across the country are about. You sound like you don't give a shit about George Floyd. It's just like, look, I expect Candace Owens or that piece of shit Rotten Hell Charlie Kirk, or all these new motherfuckers that's trying to replace him, to speak like that, but not you, Hubert, not you. And then you couple that with the fact that you can't win a fucking game anymore. Like, you can't win big time games. And look, I get it. His best player was out. I 100% understand that, but his best player being out had no bearing on this game. They should have won. This is the first effing round. You understand what I'm saying? They should have won this damn game. Also, not to mention, they were up by like 15, 18 points. How are you up by that many points in the first round and then choke it away? And then you get in the press conference and you just look like a plum, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, idiot. Like, you look like you low-key got dementia in that bitch. Like, you looking stupid, you sound stupid, your answers don't make any fucking sense. Like, it's about time. I said this before. I'm gonna go on Twitter and say it again, and I'm gonna send it directly to Chapel Hill, and I pray UNC basketball. I don't know who the AD, the athletic director down there is, But y'all should have some money, and you sure as hell didn't spend it this last offseason because you didn't. Your recruiting class was mediocre at best. I don't want to say mediocre. Your recruiting class was okay, but throw the bag at Jerry effing Stackhouse and you keep it fucking pushing. Like, that's all you do, man. You throw the bag at him, tell him to get any fucking ex-UNC player or whoever he wants. If he wants to bring in George Lynch, fine. He wants to bring Sheed in as an assistant, fine. Bring these people the hell in and let's get this shit going. Let's get it back to Roy Williams, Dean Smith, Coach Smith type Tar Heels. Not this Babbage. Not this Babbage. And I know that Hubert was he was Roy's replacement. Roy wanted him, and Roy he don't get no more UNC than Roy Williams. I understand, but no, man, he's not it. He's not it. And why you won't throw the bag at Jerry Stackhouse? Jerry Stackhouse is right now languishing in Oakland / San Francisco, probably all San Francisco. They probably don't have nothing else to do with Oakland, which is fucked up. As an assistant coach with them shitty Warriors, because they don't know what the hell they doing. Because Mike Dunleavy does not know how to run a basketball team. He literally got drafted because of his daddy, got that job because of his daddy. And you know what? And to speak on that real quick, y'all love to talk about, and this is media members that I like too. Y'all love to talk about Bron and Bronny in and this, that, and the third, and he's taking away a job from somebody who actually could use a job and this, that, and the other. Y'all didn't say shit when Mike Dunleavy did the shit for Mike Dunleavy Jr. And Mike Dunleavy Jr. wasn't shit. That dude was whack as hell. He barely had an outside shot, and that is it. Couldn't guard worth a fuck. So I don't know. And he's been the president of basketball operations for the Warriors for a while and has not done a damn thing. A damn thing. So Tar Heels, go get Jerry Stackhouse off that bench, please, man. Please. We need dude. We just need him to be relevant. We need him. We need a coach that will make us relevant. All right. Next thing. JT comes back. As y'all know, JT is back with the C's. He looks good. Has up and down games. He looks rusty, of course. He hasn't played all season. Early March was a good time to bring him back. He needs shit. If it was possible, they should have brought him back in February because he's gonna need as much ramp up time as he can. Again, I'm still on the thought that I wish he would have waited, but I totally understand why he didn't wait, because this is a year where they can actually do something. This isn't a gap year like what the Pacers are doing, or like what Utah keeps doing, or like what Sacramento. Man, I feel bad for Kings fans. Good goodness. This isn't a gap year for them. They are the Celtics are viable. They are a contender. I still don't understand how we're 4 games behind the Pistons. It makes no sense to me. But this is a year where they can actually do something. So I see why JT wants to get out there and get it going. They look good. They look great the other night against OKC. And the thing that I liked about with OKC, right, because I was worried, you play OKC on Wednesday. Guess what the next game was on Friday? It was against the Atlanta Hawks, who are surging right now. The only team I think is hotter than Atlanta Hawks in the NBA might be the Charlotte Hornets. So the Hawks are kicking ass, like literally just busting ass, and they play them the next game. And they don't let up. They win that game. JB doesn't even play. And I was worried. I'm like, okay, let's see what they can do without JB. And you have a not 100% JT. No problem. Peyton Pritchard did his thing. He stepped up, shook off that little shooting slump he had. Sam Hauser got back in there, did his thing. I think Sam Hauser, right? He's sick of losing minutes to Baylor Shireman, because I didn't know who the hell Baylor Shireman is. I'm not going to lie. And y'all can hate on Shaq for not knowing. Shaq straight said it on Inside the NBA. But unless you a diehard Celtic fan, you don't know who the hell this dude is. And I just thought he was just some white boy that they put on the team just to fill a quota. Man, the dude is actually good. You know what I'm saying? He can play defense. He looked great playing D on SGA. Wednesday night, which is extremely hard to do. Playing defense on Shea Gildress is one of the toughest freaking things to do in that league. He did it with no problem. What else? I think his shot has come a long way since he got with the team last year. His defense has been he's had great defense. I think that's why he kept a roster spot on this team. But his shot is just, man, it's shit is damn near wet. It's damn near wet like PP's. It's almost as good as Pritchard's. And Sam Hauser's somebody who he looks a lot like Larry Bird, but does not play like him at all. And I kind of thought he lost his swag, but he didn't. I thought he lost his mojo, but he didn't. And he's still out there doing his thing, and I'm proud of dude. And like I said, he had a little shooting slump as well. Shook that off because he was sick of old boy taking his minutes, and he looked great. They looked great against OKC, and they looked great against Atlanta. And the Atlanta game is even more important than the OKC game. Why is that? You know why that is if you follow sports. It was a local game, only being broadcast in Boston or Atlanta. It's not nationally televised. It's the Atlanta Hawks. It's not like a team that, saying people outside of basketball would know. Like people that don't follow basketball can know who Lakers, Celtics, Spurs, Knicks. You know who those teams are. You might even know who the Pacers are because of, them going to the finals last year. You don't know about Atlanta because Atlanta hasn't been relevant or done anything in shit. I don't want to say decades, but it's been at least a decade. Yo, Just, can I get a lighter and an ashtray, please? Thank you, sir. So that Atlanta game was more important because you had your best player was out. JB was not playing. Your second best player was in, but he's trying to ramp up. But your bench stepped up. And I don't know what's going on with my boy, because this is another guy who I didn't think was that good, but I really love him now, and I look forward to seeing him out there. Jordan Walsh. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Walsh. I don't know why he's missed a bunch of games. And it's kind of been like coaches, thank you, sir. It's been kind of coaches' exemptions or coach DMP, like coach decision why he hasn't played in some of them. I want to see him back out there. I love the energy that he brings, but that cat has lost a lot of his minutes to Luka Garza and Hugo Gonzalez and again Baylor Shireman. So I want to see Jordan get back out there. Jordan is cold-blooded. He can change the game with just his defense alone. His shot isn't as good yet as Baylor, but his game is outstanding. I want to see that dude do his thing. So I do think Tatum makes us better, and that'd be a stupid thing to contradict. But the one thing I worry about, I just hope he does not hurt himself. Like, do not hurt yourself. Do not hurt yourself. Do not hurt yourself. I don't give a shit if you play like ass in the playoffs. Like, I really don't care. Like, and if he plays like ass, I'm not gonna be like, see, he shouldn't have came back. I'm only gonna say, see, he shouldn't have came back if he fucking hurts himself. If he hurts himself, we're gonna have a serious problem. But that's not gonna happen. God is with JT. God is with JT. He is going to be all right, and he's going to show his ass in the playoffs, and he's going to clown. Like he's going to get back to old JT and the Celtics. Their limit this season is literally up to them. They have no limits. They can go as far as the NBA Finals if they want. There's some teams that's going to be in their way that they're going to have to watch out for, especially in their own conference. But they have no limits right now, especially with as good as they played and JT being back. Sky's the limit for the Celtics team. But one thing I do have to say though, I'm a big chemistry guy, right? And chemistry, not as in chemistry the subject, chemistry on a playing field, a court. Where humans have to come together and have a united goal. And a united goal is winning whatever fucking sport you playing that day. And a lot of things can go into chemistry. A text message, a group chat, a team dinner, and including this guy who doesn't who doesn't want to be, who is kind of an outsider, but including bringing that outsider in the team, holding his hand and bringing him into the group. All those things lead to chemistry, right? And they lead to good chemistry on the court. Like you look at teams like Sacramento Kings, Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Houston Rockets are big examples of this. You look at two teams that should be better than what they are. That's the Houston freaking Rockets and the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have, I think, zero goddamn chemistry, especially the Rockets. Like, man, they don't know what the hell they want to be. They don't know what the hell they want to be. They don't know what they want to do. And the reason being is they got rid of the core of their team to bring in KD, and the shit looked good at the beginning of the season. Now it looks goofy. Because you can't even beat the fucking Bulls in Chicago. And the Bulls are trash, trying to tank. Oh my goodness, Billy Donovan should have been lost that job. I just don't understand how you can be a professional team and not have good chemistry and then expect to win. So it's just like, I say that to say this, right? Every March Madness, every March, what is it? Capital One, AT&T, maybe Werner, the ladder company. They all come out with these new State Farm and shit. They always come out with these new commercials specifically for March Madness, specifically for basketball, because that's what they're advertising during. Tatum had a commercial for AT&T. The Knicks had a commercial for AT&T. You realize how I just said that, right? And I got to spark. Let me spark this real quick. Now, peep this how I do this. Close that door a little bit. I don't want the smoke to get in there. Now peep what I'm saying. JT had a commercial, Jason Tatum. The New York Knicks had a commercial. The New York Knicks. Let me break it down. And I'm surprised nobody in sports media has talked about this, because this to me was very, very telling and interesting. Start with my boy, Jason Tatum's commercial. It's with his son, his toddler that he has, and his mother. His mother's somewhere else. His son and JT and his toddler are right there in his home. His boy has the ball, acts like he's gonna dunk, looks like he's gonna dunk on a little toddler hoop. AT&T guy is right there. Oh, looks like he's about to, and then right before he does it, JT grabs a tablet, turns the tablet on, and shows his mother that's watching. You know what? And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta do it. The brother has finally made it. I didn't know. I feel you. I don't know where you got 4 o'clock from, but we welcome the mighty return of the great Max Dollars, y'all. Max Dollars is in the building.
What's up, people? What's up, baby? How y'all doing out there in La La Land?
Y'all know who it is.
What's up, man?
Y'all know who it is.
It's the one and only.
The one and only Max Dollars. Can't nobody else tell them. How you doing, dog?
I'm good to see you.
Where did you get 4 o'clock from?
Man, listen, man. I was in my dungeon and I was chilling, and then you text rundown 4 work for you, right?
Yeah.
All I said was 4 work for you rundown. I saw it backwards.
Oh.
So I'm thinking like, oh man, he just rescheduled, because before that you was like, maybe we'll do 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe the 2-hour slot was at 4 instead
Oh.
of 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I thought too much at once.
Different thinking.
Wow.
Lay off the reefer, man.
Yeah, that Bob Marley got me thinking too much.
And maybe so. I know one thing. You look fresh as fuck. Like, so I give you that. You look fresh in the mug. I love your look. You made it. Because, see, here's the thing, right? And you know this in the podcast game. Yeah. You'll have motherfuckers tell you, oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. And don't show the fuck up. But you not one of them cats. So, like, when you did, I was just like, what the hell?
That was straight accident, man. That was my fault. I was prepared for today. I was ready.
I know you were.
Yes,
I know you were. All right, so we went over some stuff.
Okay.
We'll backtrack a bit, but one thing I wanted to throw this at you, right? I wanted to throw this at you because this commercial, because of course a lot of these topics we're talking about, sports media has talked about this all week.
Yeah.
But this topic specifically, no one has talked about this, and I'm very surprised why. Have you seen the AT&T commercials they had this year for March Madness?
I seen the Boozer ones.
Okay. Oh, there you go. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's another one. I forgot about the Booze ones. You saw the Boozer one.
Yes.
Did you see the one with JT?
Yes. And I have a thing about, we're talking about Jason Tatum.
You know it. Yep. We're talking about Jason. Okay.
His acting skills. I know he's not an actor. I know he's not an actor. I know he's not.
You
an
gonna
actor.
critique the acting?
No, but it's just. I you know what? I'm not even gonna do that.
Yeah.
I fuck with Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I know he's not an actor, so I'm gonna accept what he does as
Okay.
an athlete acting.
Okay.
I think he can do better.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I want to say.
Okay, well, yeah, duh, but anybody, I ain't tripping off that. Okay, so you saw that one. Cool. Did you see the one with the Knicks?
No.
Okay. Now, there it is. Let me break this down, because this shit is wild to me. It's so many metaphors, Max, that they doing in this commercial is wild.
Okay.
So, the JT commercial, JT's in his living room, his toddler, his baby boy, that he just had last
His
year.
mom and stuff.
There
right?
you go,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
so the
see
baby
that.
boy's about to dunk. He grabs
Yeah.
the tablet so his mother can see.
Horrible
And
commercial.
you know what I'm saying?
Horrible commercial.
You mean acting wise?
The whole concept was horrible.
Wow, the whole concept. Okay,
whole concept.
okay, the whole concept.
The whole concept. If someone's about to dunk, okay, that ain't that impressive.
Right, I get it. I liked it. I see what they were trying to do, and I loved it I've never seen JT with his own solo AT&T commercial, so I liked it. Right. Go from that to the Knicks commercial. The Knicks commercial, right? This month. Wait till I tell you this. John Starks,
Yeah.
Cat, Brunson. John Starks, Cat, Brunson are going up a mountain. They're hiking up a mountain with the AT&T guy.
Yes.
They need service.
Yes.
AT&T guy, I got you. They pull up their phones. They got service. Guess who's on the other end? Patrick Ewing and Jose Alvarado. And Jose Alvarado's like, yeah, we got some chip dip and it's good. And he's eating the chips. Patrick Ewing's right there. And it's just like, it's a metaphor for them trying to climb the NBA mountain. So you got this one, because I started out right before you walked in, right? I said you got two AT&T commercials. One is with Jason Tatum, and the other one is with the Knicks. To me, I'm like, you got a commercial where you, your son, and your moms are going to get paid. The Knicks have a commercial where you got former and current Knicks getting paid. The other thing I mentioned before you came here was chemistry. You need chemistry to win in any type of. I don't give a fuck if it's professional sports, college, or at the local rec center. You gotta have some type of chemistry. The C's have chemistry, but it's a little different because we got new players in there, and our best player or second to best player right now is coming off of a serious injury. So our chemistry has to build. It just was kind of, I don't know why I peaked this so tough, but to me, how did the Knicks make a commercial where it was the Knicks, but we got the Celtics making a commercial and it's a one fucking dude?
Because it's not the Celtics.
Oh my god! Right,
Tatum.
right. To me, I was disappointed with that.
But your boy is in the cusp of trying to be one of the ones who get alienated out of greatness.
Alienated out of it?
Into it.
Into it. Yeah, he wants to be the face. He wants to be the face.
That,
yep.
One name type of guy.
Yeah, yep. Facts.
The problem is that it's not translating correctly, right? We all know that he's great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In a team concept, his style of play isn't always considered the best style because of how he plays.
Right.
He can score as much as he wants.
But he can distribute that rock too, though.
He can. I'm not saying that. He's a great player, 100%. It's just that the effectiveness of when he does certain things doesn't affect the game the way certain players do at certain times.
Right.
And that is what hinders him. You know?
Yeah.
And now that he is the man, was the man, is the man, he has these obligations with commercials. He has to put them out.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They're not the best. The Dix commercial sucks.
He doesn't have a Dix commercial.
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes.
I haven't seen his Dix
The
commercial.
Tatums, it's Diana Taurasi and Little Dicky looking over the balcony.
Oh, there's a bunch of people in there. He's
don't
not the
matter.
when you say
he's the biggest face though.
well, but to me though, if it's your commercial, you're in it and maybe one other person, but like there's
Nobody
like
else is speaking.
there's all celebrities in that. There's all sports celebrities in
But
that
he's-
commercial.
Speaking counts. The boy from what's his name? San Antonio. What was his name?
Wemby,
No.
Cat.
The one that's in the commercial. He
David Robinson.
he's definitely not in the commercial. But the kid that's in the commercial ain't speaking, right?
I thought he was. Though. I
No,
thought the
no, no,
Spurs-
no. He
Okay.
does a dunk. And he looks at the camera, right?
There's some other athletes that speak though, but go ahead. What's your point?
But my point is that the higher you are, the more attention you can get, the more things you got to do. He's speaking. That's a top thing.
Yup.
I'm just saying that the way it's going about, they're not portraying him as that guy. The portraying they should change it up a little bit. You know, the perception doesn't come off as I'm that guy.
Right.
It's like half cringe, half he's trying.
And so what you're saying is, so let me make sure I got this right. Oh, Poncho in the house. What up, P? How you living, boy? That's my brother right there. Miss you, dog. You need to come through the show one time, man. Holler at your guy. You're basically saying that they're trying to force JT into that role, and you know what? That makes sense for you because real talk. Here's the thing, though. You know what's so wild with you bringing that up, Max? You used to say that 2 fucking years ago. You used to say that 2-3 years ago before they won, and I used to always push back on it. I used to always push back on what you mean, and because to me he was elevating to that, but it doesn't. I'm not gonna front. Now it do look a little forced.
It's forced.
It do look a little forced. You might have been 2 years early with that motherfucker right there.
Before the
For real.
injury, he had a Superman commercial. The reason I peep these commercials, listen, I'm a fan of Jason Tatum. I think that I see comparisons in games, right?
Yeah.
So I critique what I know best the most,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I critique Jason, I'm critiquing knowing he's better.
Yeah.
But when I see him, I know he could do better. I know that these commercials could be portrayed better. I know his intensity in his game could come back. I know that him coming back early is an attempt to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Him going too hard last year before he got hurt, I knew it was going to happen because the talk of the town was it's not his team. The NBA is saying it is. The people saying it's not.
Well, see that right there, because it was his team. Well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Because you had what you call it win the MVPs, but he would. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Good. Keep going.
So in this Jason Tatum era, he's an ascending superstar. At the same time, he's descending. You know,
Yeah.
personality wise, is bringing him down, but his game is top notch.
Yeah.
They're trying to bring his personality to match his game,
Yeah.
but they're forcing it on the people.
I like his. You don't like his personality?
I think it's forced. I think they
You
don't
think
show
so?
his real self. I think the portraying person that they give us is not who he is. It's
Yeah.
what they're trying to give us.
But that's what everybody.
But some people do it better. I just think the way he does it, he could do it better.
Yeah.
So his commercials come
Yeah.
off whack. The
Yeah.
Sun, like I'm sure he signed off on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you're thinking 20 years down the line, if my son, I'm cool. If my son happens to be somebody, I put this up early. You know.
Yeah, and then
18.
plus that's a check for his son. So yeah, I get it.
It's
Yeah.
all he's thinking down the line. But
Yeah.
I just thought it could be done cinematically better. You know.
It could have been, but here's the other thing. You brought up the Superman commercial, right? And the Superman commercial was ironic because he has that come out, and then shortly after that he gets hurt.
And then they take it
But
down.
I remember you on this podcast 2 years ago hating on that commercial before he got hurt. You were hating on that motherfucker before he got hurt. And to me, I was just like, why, Max? The Superman was coming out. They wanted to get a big time player from the league. They got a big time player from the league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Look at the acting; it's not believable.
but okay, see that's it. Okay, now see that right there.
It is. That's the point.
Fam, you're gonna miss me with that. Could Kobe act in them commercials he was in?
You
No.
believed Kobe.
Nah, some of them was good, especially the one with Jalen
You
Rose.
know,
That shit was
you
excellent.
believed Kobe. No, I'm not saying. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is that the believable portion doesn't match the game.
Yeah.
You know.
But you don't have to be a good actor if you're an athlete. You don't.
have to be.
Your boy Braun wasn't good in Trainwreck. He just won. You know he was.
wasn't good in Space
I'm so
Jam
glad I
either.
remember that. Thank God.
Bron,
Right on.
he ain't good in
Man.
Space Jam.
Huh?
Bron's not a good actor.
He's not. But you
his
still love dude.
But his commercials, when he did the puppet, when he was acting as the puppet, the old LeBron, young LeBron, that was funny.
Oh, that was the shit.
Exactly.
But that was like the best what he did.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, he had a relatable commercial.
That's true. And he acted in parts. Yeah, you good call.
You know what I'm saying?
Good call. Good call.
Jason ain't got that yet. He's trying to find his image that
Yeah.
can portray him as a better basketball player, and he just ain't found it yet. He
No doubt.
he gonna find it.
He is.
He gonna find it. He got
really is.
because he the man. Like he's gonna be the top guy for the next 10 years. So
No
they're
doubt.
gonna give him ultimate opportunity to
Yeah,
be good.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just okay, and I'm gonna go into this right because it's so much shit I want to talk to you about, but I wanted to catch up with you too. But I got to jump into this. Yeah. What did you think about him coming back early?
Man, I get it. I feel him. You know what I mean? Like I respect it. I think one thing about competitive sports, at a certain level, it becomes a drug. You know what I mean? The whole thing is a drug, and you can't cut it. So him staying out too long is a drug. It's a don't forget about me. It's a I still got it. It's a that's still my team. It's a I'm gonna prove y'all wrong. It's a I gotta show y'all why y'all pay me this money. It's a I'm the man of the Celtics.
Right.
Not this nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We don't do that on this show. Come on now.
Not this brother. My bad.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of combinations in one to make a decision to make me work harder, to make me come back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's taking his time because, you got to take your time to process, but the itch is real.
Right.
I commend him for it. If you can, do it.
Do you think he was worried about JB taking his team?
It's not, it's the public decision. Because the public sways the owners.
Well, your play on the court kind of sway everything, though.
Yeah, but his play ain't never changed. He's been getting better each year.
Yeah,
We've seen him get better each year. You
Both
know
of
what I'm
them,
saying?
though.
Yes. But JT, it was always higher.
Yeah.
He was always higher. You can see the person climbing faster than you can see the boy sprint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get there fast, you're like, okay, we know where you're at.
Yeah.
But JB going slowly, you was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I see where you're going.
Yeah.
So do I think that hindered a decision? Because they're neck and neck in money, they're neck and neck in everything.
Yeah.
Polar opposites in
social,
socially,
yeah.
Polar opposites, which is good. But you gotta come back.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
I ain't gonna front. I wish he had more of that social. I wish JT had more of that socialism in him that JB has, because JB will speak on some shit and most of the time is right.
Yeah.
So I wish JT had more of that. All right. So yeah, I had that's been my thing, and just to bring you up to speed with me on it, I wish he would have waited. I wish he would have waited and held out and stayed out this entire season and see us in September 2026. That's what I was hoping for. But I 100% get why he came back this year. Because look,
win?
Yeah, exactly. We are good. We are viable. Like if we are a contender, this is a year. He does not JT for all the reasons you said, and we can win, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to waste a year. So if I'm able to come back, and I've been busting my ass for all these months, I've been busting my ass since the shit happened. Like the man had the surgery 12 hours after the injury. You know what I mean? Like he was on it. So I get why he came back. All right, man. Give me your biggest takeaways for this. First off, which tournament have you watched more of, men's or women's?
I would say half and half.
Okay.
I was invested in the women's tournament yesterday and the day before. I saw LSU lose. That was shocking.
Yeah.
Last second shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of teams are losing their last second shots, which is good.
Right. Right. You want them close. You need close games.
You want good games. So this has been a tight race. I don't know. UConn looks good for the women. UCLA looks good.
Wait, help me out with this UCLA thing, because I'm not going from. Where the hell did they come from? Because I can't remember the last time UCLA Lady Bruins were good.
They haven't been good for a while, but they got a girl who's like 6'8". Like,
word.
She's decent. She's very good.
6'8". Okay.
She's about 6'8". Yeah, she's decent. And
what's her name?
I can't remember her name.
Okay, but the offense runs through her.
Runs through her. Yeah.
Okay.
And they got some decent guards. I haven't dug deep into UCLA. I just saw that they had like a little documentary on them a couple weeks ago.
On what?
On just the girls,
On what? No, but on what platform?
Was it ESPN? Might have been ESPN.
Got a whole little baby doc on there?
Yeah, a little baby documentary. Yeah, they
Wow.
talking about how the season is important. You know, the main girl, the 6'8" girl. You know, she's leading the force. So
Yeah.
I just, I was watching a little bit. It was interesting.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But LSU lost, so that takes that out.
Mm-hmm.
UConn looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I think South Carolina's still in it,
Yes, they are.
and I think they play tonight or
Yeah.
today.
They play. I think they play tomorrow, and they play. Don't they play Notre Dame?
Notre Dame. They do.
Yeah.
That girl got the
Yeah.
leading steals in the whole.
Notre Dame is nice this year.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I've been watching a little bit. I've been tiptoeing.
Okay.
Watching who's doing. I've been watching the men as well.
Okay.
The men is surprising.
What's surprising you?
The surprising portion is that if you spend your money correctly, you can do well, right?
That's yeah.
Well, I mean, but
Most of the time, yeah.
What you would think, but you don't know this though because you're betting on people.
Yeah.
People are unpredictable.
Exactly.
So you can't determine if it's going to come out good or not. So
Right.
with Illinois, they said they spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
And Michigan spent a lot of money on players.
Illinois spent a lot of money.
That's what they said.
They did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
And they spent a lot of money, and it's doing well for them.
Right.
It's showing a different blueprint for the NIL. I have an opinion on that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it.
I don't know. I'm up in the air. I like to watch a good game, so it's getting to that point. So good coaches, good games.
Right.
We're gonna see.
So okay, so surprise. Okay, but
UConn might win.
who do you? What? Okay, so that's what surprises you. What teams are you? Do you have a men's college team?
I mean, Jackson State, but they're not in the tournament.
Yeah.
But watching, I just
For
like
basketball, Jackson State.
I mean, yeah, it's my school.
Okay. Oh yeah, duh. That's the one you went to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking you went to a school in Ohio again. I'm tripping.
You good?
Yeah. All right. So who do you? Because right now, my Final Four for men's on the men's side, I got UConn, Arizona, and help me out. What's the other one? Because Michigan plays.
Michigan or Illinois.
Yeah.
You got it open right in front of you too.
That's right.
It should be on.
Michigan.
This the men or the women. Duke.
He was looking. I had him looking at both earlier.
Okay.
He was on it. Good looking, Justin. He said it should be 2 tabs open. Who's that fourth one? Yeah, because I want UConn to beat Duke today. St. John should have beat Duke, but they didn't.
They got lucky. Duke got lucky.
Right. UConn, Arizona, Michigan, and who's the fourth team? Who's that fourth game? Yeah, Illinois. That's who I got as my Final Four.
I mean,
Illinois is already in it, so.
So it's good to see that the old structure still works. Staying at one spot, growing in the system.
Yeah.
Is still a thing.
You mean for coaches?
For players, because players like UConn, they don't have a lot of. They had the 5th-year senior.
That's true. Yeah.
And he's been doing it for years. They got
Yeah.
I mean, they're really the only team that has a roster of people who's been there multiple years for real.
Illinois probably has guys that's been there for a
I think
while.
they bought their team.
Word?
Yeah, just like Michigan. And Michigan has overseas cats and stuff like that. Illinois maybe I can't.
Yeah, man. I feel like we should look that up. We saying that.
But they all got money.
I'm not saying it because I really think some of them guys been there, and that's the same coach that took them to the Final Four in 05 when we had it downtown. I actually worked that game. I was supposed to work that game and couldn't work it, and it had me at a good spot. Shit was shitty, but talk about a city that was on fire. That was St. Louis with that damn with that Final Four. I really think, or give me your pick out of who's playing today, because UConn, Duke, and what is it?
Let me see here.
Yeah, because tell me who plays today, because I know UConn, Duke plays at 4. They're about to play in less than an hour.
UConn, Duke is playing at 4. Illinois, Ohio already. I mean, Iowa played. Illinois played already.
Yeah.
They won that.
So Arizona versus Michigan.
And Tennessee are playing right now.
There it is. Yeah, and Michigan was beating their ass, and they probably still are.
74-49.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. So Michigan going to be in the Final Four.
Yeah.
All right. So give me who you got today with that game with Duke UConn.
I think UConn was going to win. I think UConn better structure.
Mm-hmm.
You're not relying on young talent to make mature decisions in
Right.
critical times.
Right.
You know, the Boozer boys are good, but if you watch their game, they have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you can see that you can see the youngness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
They man, you can.
you can see
You
it,
can.
you know, and I think UConn will overwhelm them with
Yeah.
their length and their coaching style is a lot different. It's more aggressive,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And I think Arizona probably them playing Michigan is going to be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I,
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to predict that now, you can, but you, because that right there is going to be the one.
it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, Arizona versus Michigan is going to be that game.
Yeah, because I don't see. Yeah.
You can't even really predict it because this one's not over. Hopefully, nobody with Michigan gets hurt, before that joint is over. So.
You're right. It's 8 minutes left.
Yeah, there's a lot of game left.
Yeah.
Tennessee's not coming back, but we don't want anybody with Michigan to get hurt. All right, well, give me this, man. Since we're on college now, man. You a topic that I wanted you to talk to me about because I really liked it, and you were you laid it out, pretty easy to understand the reverse effect the NIL has on college sports. Give that to me because what do you mean? I probably think I know what you mean, but tell me what you mean by that.
Well, what I mean by that, the reverse effect is they turn it into a business, right?
Okay.
Which is already a business, but
Right.
now the talent has control of the money, right? And with the talent having control of the money, you're making a little bit too many decisions that's affecting long term, and you're not thinking long term. You're thinking now. I think that the NIL's impact has negatively affected the college basketball because it takes the hunger away. It takes the grind portion away because the satisfaction of you getting 100 million or 100,000 or 100, however much money you gonna get from going to college beats the fact that you're gonna go to the league and get money. The hunger has to be there. You have to dangle the carrot a little bit more. A little bit longer. I think there should be some stipulations. I think there should be. You have to stay at a school for at least 2 years. There has to be some guidelines on if you're going to leave, on how you're going to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get a certain amount of minutes. You don't play a certain amount of games. You didn't meet the criteria of a player at this level. Like if you're signing a contract, maybe you say, okay, we're going to guarantee you, just like in the league, we're going to guarantee you 15 minutes. In these 15 minutes, I need you to get 5 rebounds, 10 points, yada yada. If you don't set obligations to the if you don't fulfill these contract obligations, then in the year, we can let you go without pay. You know what I'm saying? Like there's.
Well, no, they have to. The NBA, they have to pay you, and they don't get you by the minute. You get you by a day. They sign you to a 10-day contract. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's stipulations in the league. I'm sure like you have to average a certain amount of points. You got to
Yeah,
do a certain amount
what
of
they
games.
want you to do, you got to do that shit.
So I'm
yeah.
saying it should be.
But they got to pay you, fam. It's not like they don't pay you. It's the professional ranks.
But-
They have to pay you.
Well, this ain't professional either.
No, it actually is. College sports has been professional. It's just they put it under a moniker of the NCAA and acting like it's collegiate athletics. It's not amateur. It's not amateur. It's professional. People have been getting paid. So let's not act like
That
it's
is
not.
true, but they frown upon it and they took away. They slander your name in getting these, payments.
Used to, not anymore.
Used to, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
It's like
But-
it's like marijuana with yeah.
But now I wouldn't compare it as the same as marijuana because
Almost stigma
wise, yes, of course. Now they changed it because it makes everybody happy, benefits everybody. But at the same time, would you consider the NIL a more positive effect on the game now, or did you enjoy the game before players were able to get money?
I look at it as a kind of a net positive right now, and the game to me has not changed. And this tournament looks a lot like the tournament I saw last year and the year before that, and when there was no NIL. This tournament looks the same to me, and college basketball looks the same to me. It does not look different. My question I would have for you is, all those stipulations that you want for players to get paid and all that, where is that for college coaches?
That's also a point because they have the same obligations. And I was thinking more so
More freedoms.
for football. The NIL really affects more football than basketball. Would you agree?
I don't know. I think it affects all big time sports. Any sport at your school that brings in a lot of money. Hell, I think NIL. If University of Minnesota, Boston College, University of Michigan, you know what sports they're big in besides not the ones you think. Hockey. Yeah. Hockey is really big at those schools. So if you got a player that's got, especially at BC, where like the only thing BC has is, no, BC does have football and basketball, but they specialize in that. You got your best player plays hockey for them. He makes your hockey team better. NIL money's going to him. I just think I don't think it goes to one. I think it goes to whatever team at that school is really good. And if all your teams are good in certain sports, then it's going to go to different places.
So let's say this. Let's say, because I do believe players should get paid, right?
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm 100% for that.
Okay.
What I'm against is the players being able to jump into the portals and free ball different teams as many times as they want. I think that should be cut down. The money portion, I believe.
What do you mean? What do you explain free ball? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, you can leave you can leave and go as you want. Like the whole point of the game is to have chemistry in your team. Gel and get better. And
No doubt.
whatnot. That's how you get.
Which we talked. Yeah.
But being able to leave anytime you want to, I think it kind of hinders the game. It hurts the game. Makes it more 21-ish.
Yeah.
Right, or parkish, which again I'm not against it, but let's pick him up.
Yeah,
to make our team better for this one run.
I hear you.
Know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Those teams usually don't pan out the most.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a strong run, but there's going to be a point in time in the game where that chemistry is going to be off just a little bit, and something's going to go wrong, and the other team will take advantage in situations. So I believe that being able to leave that hastily is what I was trying to get to about like the stipulations and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like if you're trying to leave, you should have hit these qualifications, these criterias, yay or nay, before you can leave or something like that.
Okay, and I bet you money that there's players that can hit those same stipulations, and then they leave, and you won't hear that how good they were. You'll just hear that he jumped in a portal as soon as the season was over. But this is my question, and I'll say the same thing again. What about the coaches that do the same exact thing? And also, too, how college basketball works. It's a year-to-year scholarship. This ain't no 4-year ride you about to get. You're getting a year-to-year scholarship. So if your scholarship is not going to be picked up by that school next season, because the coach probably told you because he wants to free up your spot, because he sees somebody else that he wants to pick up and run with. Like, this is the thing overall, Max, that you're doing that I don't get. You're holding the players to a standard that you're not holding the coaches to. Like, the coaches will have a park mentality all the time. Hell, Coach K was good. Coach K was good. But Jim Boeheim was good for it in Syracuse. Fucking the only coach that wasn't like that was my guy, Coach Dean Smith. Coach Smith wasn't like that because Coach Smith, when he had you was gonna be there at least 2-4 years. Like Coach wasn't with all that in and out, all that bullshit. And back then in the 90s, 80s, and 70s, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? You could keep cats. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, bruh, it's not. I don't like. It's you're just not holding. You're not holding the coaches to the. You're holding the players to a higher level than management. I'm surprised by that.
Well, the coaches. Do you believe coaches win games or players win games?
Players win games.
So the coach should be able to be expendable, right? No matter what squad you have, the coach. Sometimes the coach can make the team better, but sometimes
definitely.
The teams make the coach look great.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter how foolish the coach may do things,
yeah.
You playing with your guys know the game better than whatever the coach may scheme or throw up out there because he don't see it the way you guys see it.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes,
yeah.
Right? So
a lot of times, yeah.
Coaching, I think, if you're smart, you would stay in the place anyways.
Uh-huh.
I don't really see college coaches get up and leave every single year. You don't really see that.
They don't move. They don't move as much as players' movement now is, because the portal in college football and college basketball is ridiculous. We
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
But again, they have to do it because they're not guaranteed that spot next season. Also, too, they're not guaranteed them same minutes they were getting. Also, too, coach told me he don't want me. I gotta go. And what college coaches do, they dip, and they often dip, but they don't, not like players do. But what they do is they dip on you when you think everything's copacetic and y'all good and y'all getting better and and y'all winning games that people don't expect y'all to win and and next thing you know, this whole time your coach that you thought loved you was talking to that big name school, and that big name school got that big name bread, and they've been talking and they seduced his ass, and he ghosts y'all before the fucking championship game like Lane Kiffin whack ass motherfucker just did to fucking what's that shit, the Ole Miss. Like, that was dirty. And you got to be a funky person to make me feel sorry for anything Mississippi. Besides black folks, I don't give a shit about Mississippi. I hate that fucking state. But them players, you know what I'm saying, whatever color they is, busted their ass, and look who just skated on their ass like a thief in the night. And coaches do shit in college sports all the time.
All the time.
I hate, so yeah, that's fine.
Because at the end of the day, it's self-preservation. Just like you're worried about your minutes, I'm worried about my job, right?
Your job is guaranteed. You have a contract though that said, and this is college basketball too.
Yeah.
If we fire you, you're going to get paid. Like, how many? That one dude, the one that coached Notre Dame and got a Kelly. Huh?
Jim Kelly?
No, Jim Kelly was the quarterback for Buffalo. It was a martial artist, film star back in the day. He was a man. He was an Enter the Dragon. Kelly. No, it's not Jim Kelly. Skip Kelly. Something Kelly. He was he was a OC, the head coach for Notre Dame. Got fired from there. He went to Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly went to LSU. Was a head coach, got fired from there. This motherfucker got paid to not coach at Notre Dame. Paid to not coach at LSU. Then get an OC job in the NFL with a couple teams. Didn't do shit up there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just no, man. What you're not gonna make me do is feel sorry for coaches. And I'm always for labor.
Yeah.
And in this situation, and always, even on the pro level, labor is the players. I'm for labor, always.
100%.
So that's me. All right, man. All right, let's get back into it. We talked about that tournament. We talked NBA. All right, so I'm gonna say this, man, right? And I'm surprised I'm even saying it. But I'm saying it low key, man, because I think they're due. I feel like an idiot. I don't feel like an idiot for saying it, too. I'm not even going to do that. I don't feel like an idiot for saying it. I really think the Knicks are going to shock some people and go dumb far in these playoffs. I mean, to the Eastern Conference Finals or Finals. And if they play my boys again in the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm sounding like this now because it's March. I'll probably sound more hype in May, but the Knicks, and I feel like they could get my team, and I hate that I'm even fucking saying this shit out loud. I'm just trying to keep it a buck. But the thing that I don't like about it though, and why I'm almost contradicting myself, is they lose games they ain't got no business losing. They went to LA, couldn't win a game in LA. What is it? But then before that, I think, what did they lost to I think they beat the Nuggets. You ain't expect that. But then lose to the Kings and shit. Like, what? Like, they lose to teams they ain't got no business losing to. Like, Charlotte beat no, they came back and they beat Charlotte. It's just, I don't understand, bro. Like,
it's a.
Show me they last 10 games. Like, fuck.
Talking about Celtics?
No, Knicks.
They,
Yeah. Am I tripping with the Knicks?
It's a concentration thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a concentration thing.
That's a good call. Yeah, that's a good call.
For the most part, you get tired. Like, it's repetition. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know.
You should not get bored by the process, though. Like,
I wouldn't say it's even boredom. I would say it's unconscious playing. They're just playing unconsciously. You know, they're not paying attention to the game.
Yeah.
They're playing the game.
Yeah.
But they're not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm doing what I have to do.
Yeah.
But I'm really not
That is
present.
ridiculous.
They do it so much.
Man,
you know?
they do. That is
And-
ridiculous.
It's just hold on, let me pull them up real quick.
All right. I just don't, and what you say makes a whole lot of sense. I just don't get how you're a professional athlete. You haven't won yet. You haven't got what you want. You haven't what you haven't gotten. See, that's the thing. Maybe this is the problem. Maybe this is what the problem is, right? They're in New York. They're getting accolades. They are good, and maybe they starting to smell themselves already. Maybe that's what it is. That's why they fucking lose focus. Because to me, a team that hasn't won anything should not lose focus. They should not lose focus. What are you losing focus for? I don't. It makes no damn sense. Go ahead.
I mean, they lost to the Hornets.
That's what. Okay, yeah.
Right, they beat
Yep.
the Pelicans.
And with that Hornets one, I gotta say the Hornets thing. They own the Hornets all season. Now since those are good, you can't beat them. Like that's whack. Go ahead.
I mean, if you go player for player, they match up pretty well. Scheme wise is the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Who's gonna knock down the most shots?
Right.
Will LaMelo act crazy or will he be under control?
But they own the Hornets all year. They were beat them all 3 games. Shit. Till that one.
Only thing you remember is the last one.
I hear you.
Yeah.
What was that? So the Knicks and then who else? Pels.
They beat the Pelicans.
Yep.
They beat the Nets barely
Wow.
by 1.
Wow.
Beat the Warriors.
Forgot
the
about
Wizards.
Yep.
Beat the Pacers.
Yep.
Beat the Warriors. Did I say that? Beat the
You said Wizards.
okay. Beat the Jazz. Beat the Pacers again.
Okay.
Lost to the Clippers.
Yep.
Lost to LA.
Yep. Yep. That was the LA one.
Beat
That's
the
a road.
Nuggets.
It's a road trip. Yeah. They
Lost
did
to
win.
the Thunder.
Yep.
Knicks. They beat the Raptors. They beat the Spurs. Lost to Cleveland.
That one was huge when they beat the Spurs.
Hey,
But losing Cleveland. See, that's the thing, man. They're either not consistent or they're losing focus, like you said. And what do you think their ceiling is?
I don't believe in them.
You don't believe in
I
them?
don't believe in them.
Okay, bet.
Because you have to have a cement signature style. Mm-hmm. Who are you leaning on? You can't lean on Brunson. He's not. He's
Right.
great,
Right.
but he can't broad the shoulder. He doesn't have the shoulders for it.
Mm-hmm.
They need it to be like a cat person.
Yeah.
That position.
Yeah.
Because it's the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no guard who's ever been the guy for the Knicks who's led them anywhere.
Yeah.
It's always been a big.
Yeah.
So they rely on a big to take them to the next level.
No doubt.
And that's Cat, and he's not that guy.
I don't know, man. I think, he. Sometimes he make it.
Do you believe in Cat seeing him win an MVP? No.
Not an MVP, but I see him as him being a big man that can get you over the hump. I do.
You need a Giannis type of guy.
Man, Giannis
Not
ain't.
saying him in particular,
Yeah.
but you need that.
I hear you.
That.
I hear you, but Giannis is kind of like a hybrid because Giannis is that he's a power forward / center and shit, and more so power forward. And Giannis ain't won none in years, but it's not all Giannis' fault because their new ownership came in there and stripped that team down
Yeah,
and
he
effed
should
it
have
up.
left.
He should have. And I tell you another thing. Something is going on. Like the NBA they better hope Pablo Torre don't look into this shit with him and that fucking and how he was supposed to be moved and how he just got with Kelce. That shit on that new app online where you can literally bet on anything.
Yeah.
You can bet on on this bullshit Iran war that Dump got us into and don't know how to get us the fuck out of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I started the show with. I'm gonna ask you about that here in a little bit. But you can bet on that type shit. And he gets on that app and is promoting that app and doing his commercials for that app. And then you're on that app he's gonna be traded or not be traded.
Yeah.
And people are betting on the shit.
Yeah.
You end up staying. You know the insider part of that, cause look who got, bruh. Giannis got some funky shit going on, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, he got some funky
They're
shit.
all into it.
Nah, man, ain't nobody doing the type shit Giannis doing, fam. Nobody doing this.
There's a contract
Shit.
that's signed for image and likeness for a certain amount of years. There's
Yeah.
a contract that's signed
Yeah.
to be the greatest.
Yeah,
Do you sign the contract? Yes or no? Giannis signed this contract. LeBron signed the contract. KD signed the name. He didn't sign his contract though.
And you talking about a real thing or figuratively?
No, just figuratively.
Oh.
To get this point, because you have to have a person like Giannis, like LeBron, like Steph, to read a threshold to get to this. That's why you have accusations. When you get to a certain point, you're gonna have accusations on you. You know, true or not. But this is what comes with the territory. You know.
I'm gonna tell you, you may be right, but guess what? Hey, because I was supposed to say Bron don't have none, but Bron has accusations too. But what I'm saying is, you don't hear none with Steph or KD. You don't hear any type of outside influences type accusations with neither one of them.
You didn't hear nothing about Kawhi until the owner got in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But
the thing with Kawhi ain't his fault. That it's not. If Ballmer set up some type of thing for him to get some extra money that he wasn't supposed to pay him, that ain't Kawhi's fault. That's that motherfucker fault.
It's called integrity, though. I'm just saying. You 50-50, you already know what's up.
I hear you. Yeah, you're right. Good point. But also too, like you just said, you know how these backdoor deals are done. You know what I mean? But this thing with Giannis is not a backdoor deal. This is out in the open. Like I was supposed to get traded. Y'all can bet on it. But guess what? I'm not. I mean, that's dirty. I'm just saying, and not even that aspect of it. The way he keep playing with the hearts of the Bucks fans, like. If I was a diehard Bucks fan, I would be kind of okay right now. But then when next season come, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Or the off season?
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Man, I would be. That's not cool. What he doing? Like I'm just saying. Give me your assessment of the Eastern Conference, man. Who you think gonna come out that month?
Let me go ahead and look. Give me a second.
Look, you ain't been watching games?
Man, I've been doing a lot of things, man. A lot of things.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Catch us up then. Tell us what Max Dollar has been doing, man.
So I've been working on some music.
Oh, nice.
I've been trying to figure out a couple things with that.
Okay, bet.
I'm about to go on tour. So we're going on tour. It's coming out soon. We don't know when, we don't know when, but it's coming out. You know what I'm saying?
What? You going on tour?
Yeah, we're going on tour. Man.
That's what's up, bro. Do that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm working on a mixtape with Maestro Frio.
Okay.
One of the lead producers in St. Louis. So we're working on a mixtape.
Nice.
And just trying to do some things that way.
You going hard with this? Thank you, sir. You
Maestro's the man.
Huh?
Maestro's the man.
Hey, that's what's up. And just know, man, I didn't know you was going hard back with the music and shit. Okay.
Well, it's fun. Like
right.
I like to do things that are fun. Like I used to hoop, and I realized the reason I used to hoop because it was fun.
No shit.
And I enjoyed it. So in this world, I'm trying to figure out what else I can do.
Right.
That's equivalent to me having fun.
Yeah.
And music seemed to be the thing I had the most fun with. It's really the performing.
Yeah.
It's doing the show.
To being on stage and shit.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Creating a song is fun. It's easy.
Yeah.
But performing it and seeing how the people react to it and then changing it and see how they do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see how you get better is the fun part. But I got the Eastern Conference final up here. Pistons. Even though K went down, it's still.
Shout out to K. K, we get better soon, bro. We love you. We miss you. I am so sorry to hear about that.
Unfortunate.
Please come back soon, brother. Like I hope.
It's unfortunate.
I hope to God we see you this season because I was ready to see them. I was ready to see them do something.
Gonna win.
Yeah.
They had a strong case to win this championship this year.
Not for real. I don't think they were that good. I don't think they were that good. I think they're good. They were definitely better than what they were. Well, you know what? This is your assessment. Go ahead.
Well, I was just like,
give me your assessment.
Pistons is team basketball. Always been. Never been a one-on-one team type of franchise. Always been a team-based defensive team.
Right.
They have that culture again.
Yeah.
They have a strong foundation of losing for 10 years.
Yeah.
We've been watching them lose.
No doubt.
So they're actually at that time and point where they should have a strong winning season, which they have last year and this year.
Yeah.
Strong player, Cade. Strong defensive guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? I can't think of his name. Durham.
Oh yeah, Jalen Durham. He's good as shit.
And then you got your role players who are scrappy.
To me though, the only role player I think that can create his own shot is Karis LeVert and the brother he's African. He came from the Bulls, and he was with the Bulls for a while. And I'm surprised the Bulls let him go, and he's with them now. He clowned the other day against was it Cleveland? No, it wasn't Cleveland. It was somebody. He like won that game for Detroit by his. It was like the first. It was the first game. It was the first nationally televised. Yeah, and he. Oh shit! It was against Atlanta. It was against Atlanta. He was balling, but Atlanta still ended up winning because you know Atlanta on a tear right now.
Yeah.
But what is it? That's the only thing with Detroit and why I didn't think they were going to be NBA finals. I thought they could get to the conference finals, of course, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't think they were going to go past that because they don't have a create your own shot dude outside of Cade. And Duran can unless he like 2 feet from the basket. You know what I mean?
But they don't. But they're off of hustle and aggression.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If they were to get into a situation where it's a tussle, it's a match. Like it ain't about who's gonna get the bucket. It's about who the scrappiest. They win.
Right.
They've proven that all year.
Word.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think if Cade never got hurt, they would have a strong chance to be a high contender of winning the championship.
Okay.
Just off of defense and intensity.
So who you got now then?
I mean, really, Celtics.
Damn right.
You know.
You smart.
I mean, but really, that's it. You know,
Word.
I don't believe in the Knicks. The Cavs ain't really gonna do it. We know that.
It's got your boy though. It's got your boy Harden. What you mean? That's your guy.
Hey, you're right.
That's your
You're old Harden though. He ain't young Harden. He's the wise Harden. You know, Yogi Harden. He's the guy who
Yogi
you want
Harden.
on your team that can give you 40,
That's funny.
but he's on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a team, if I had a squad, I would have James Harden as my OG. He would be my vet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's done everything.
Yeah.
He's been the sixth man. He's been the league MVP. He's been the bad boy. He's been the good guy. He's been the underdog.
Yeah.
He's been a franchise player on multiple squads.
Yeah.
The media don't like him, but they love him.
Yeah.
The people love him.
Yeah.
Houston loves him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
everywhere he goes, people like he's the guy that knows everything.
Tell me Harden?
Yes.
Oh God.
He knows everything. He should never get out the league because he's going to be that vet that can tell any player anything. He has an era. No?
He has an air about him. I know
He has
that.
an era of which he established himself as one of the best players in the league at that era in particular time. One of the greatest runs of all time.
I get. To me, he was a poor man's T-Mac. Like that's what he was, bro. He never Harden, and I get why you give him all that because half of that is true. But what he never gave you was real winning on a real basis, bro. The dude would either show you glimpses in playoff series or do nothing in playoff series. I'm talking about the first game 1 or game 2 of the series, he's kicking your ass. Game 6 or 7, he is nowhere to be found if he gets that far. So
It's hard to be the man. It's hard.
Even though, and then you're right, and then on teams because he thought he could be the man when he was in OKC, he couldn't. I knew he couldn't. He should have stayed there. He should have stayed there.
Would you have taken less money?
I get it. I'm not mad. But he should have stayed there. But here's the thing: when he finally got off that, and he couldn't drive the bus like inside the NBA, talking about a couple years ago, he couldn't drive the bus. He got on other people's teams, and he still couldn't fucking do it. Like, come on, man. Come on,
He's
dog.
a solo act. Listen,
Come on,
once you
man.
go solo, you can't come back to the group.
There was
It's
no
hard.
excuse for his ass in Brooklyn,
It's
fam.
hard.
There was no excuse for him in
Once
Brooklyn.
Bobby Brown left
Come on.
New Edition, he couldn't come back.
He did though,
It's
and they went on
hard.
tour, and they were dope.
He has to do his own
What are you
show.
talking
though.
about? We do something.
I have to do my own shit.
He did.
Let me-
You
let-
right, and
that's
he
what I'm trying
he
to
had
tell
to
you.
get that off. He got that off, and then he came back. You know what I'm saying? And his solo
hard.
shit was the shit. That shit he had on Ghostbusters 2 was the shit. That's still one of the dopest songs
It
right
is,
now. But
it's,
shit,
but
no,
it's
come on, man.
hard. It can't go back to where it was.
If I was you and you were me, we know we're not winning. You gotta make your own decision. That was my shit. Don't get me wrong. Now nothing is give it. All right. Anyway, what's that shit? Just Jamie ain't got it. He ain't gonna get it. So that's why you don't believe in the Cavs.
Donovan, I don't believe in. Not James Harden.
Yeah, you would believe if you still believed in Harden, you would believe in them. Because to me, he is exactly what they need. He is what Garland could not give them. Another good scorer for that dude. And this is funny, right? Years ago, in 2023, 3 years ago, Coach and I, this month actually went to Cleveland to see Boston versus the Cavs, and went to it was dope. We had a nice little trip out there. Went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Went to the game and shit. And this is the game where Harden was where Grant Williams was at the free throw line late in the game and was talking shit to, I don't know if it was, I think it was Spider or somebody with the Cavs. And they were talking about, you're about to miss these free throws. And he's like, I'm going to make both of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to make both of them.
Yeah.
Went up there and break both of them shits. You know what I'm saying? And right before he did it, coach is talking shit in the crowd. Like, watch him make these. Watch, you know what I'm saying? He's like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Because we came back. We should have won, but, nutted up in the end and shit. But I was asking fans. I took it upon myself to ask fans and shit who, this was 23. I think this was the first, or either the first or second season with Spider being on the team. And I was so whose team is it? Is it Garland or is it Spider's team? And fans were like, that right there, to your point earlier, when you talk about fans decide shit and this, that, and the third, you right, because that right there, I was like, and I asked a couple different Cleveland fans when I asked as many as I could get, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They all said, I was like, this shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. And then my man had the toe injury, you know what I'm saying? Because see, here's the thing. Garland was on the fucking ascent. He was getting better and better and better until Spider came, and then he caught that fucking injury. When Spider came, his game had to regress. Exactly. And the shit, you know what I'm saying? It fucked them up. So so them getting Jamie, you would think, oh shit, it's what they need. No, it ain't. It ain't that. So okay, you with me on that. All right, let's go to your boy. Let's get it out the way. Let's get this little faker talk out the way.
Sir.
They are surging right now, like son of a bitch. I did not think JJ was gonna get these motherfuckers to play defense, but JJ and who else he got on there? He got Nate McMillan as his assistant coach, Scott Brooks. He got a bunch of old head coaches as his assistant coach. The Knicks are playing defense. Maybe ice is frozen, hell is froze over. I don't know, but bruh, tell me about your boy and his team, because I am shocked by this.
It's called chemistry, my guy.
Man,
it's called cohesion.
Man, Luka ain't playing it.
It's called hand-in-hand correlation.
Everybody else playing D but Luka.
So what? It's okay. He got to score. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the game.
He do, though.
This is the game. Our main guy plays offense. Our other four play D. LeBron, you do everything you can do to just because you're the show pony.
Play safety.
Yeah.
Just play safety.
You do you, LeBron.
Yeah, you be the safety.
You know? You do you, because whatever you do is going to impact the game in a positive way. I believe that when he's done with this game,
I'm so shocked by this.
When he's done with this game, his plus minus is going to be so crazy. You're going to be like, who was this guy? Who was this guy? When he played, all he did was positive things.
He said plus minus.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
LeBron, listen, Lakers should be grateful LeBron is on the team still. You know? I heard a saying, they said that they should do this for one player only, LeBron James. They said that on his farewell tour, they should allow him to play for every organization. As he goes around the tour, he should be able to play for every organization. That way he can retire the whole league.
He mean that much to the league. Play be a 76er, be a King, be a Nugget.
Everywhere.
Be a Pelican right there.
It's on
That's
his way
the
out.
goofiest shit.
On his way out.
You said somebody else said that?
I seen it on TV.
Oh, that is the goofiest shit. You probably saw that dumb shit on First Take, because that's all they say on there. That's why I can not watch that book. That shit goofy in a bitch.
Let him go.
Oh my God.
Let him take the tour.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead. Man, okay.
He's the guy. Why not? Listen, by the time he leaves here, all statistics will read LeBron James top 5 and number 1. You know, it's crazy.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
How long do you think the scoring record will stand? His scoring record that he has.
Shit. If they don't change the rules, for another 50, 60 years,
You don't think KD and Steph want that motherfucker?
no,
Shit.
no, they're not gonna get it.
And
They're not gonna get it. They're stoppable.
I don't know.
KD and Steph are stoppable.
Steph, what? What?
They're
Stop it.
stoppable.
Stop. Okay.
They're regular people.
KD, wow. Steph is stoppable.
Yes.
Only thing
Because
that
old
stops
age-
Steph is injuries,
That's what I'm
fam.
trying to tell you.
That's the
Old
only
age
thing.
and time is stopping them. Now that the players are better, are younger, the old age and time of him is coming down.
Yeah.
They're catching up. The Wemby is the same, is bigger than KD. He can stop KD every time. You don't think the
Yeah.
league is about to get bigger? There's no way they're about to catch LeBron. It's too late.
You don't think Wemby could?
He don't have enough time.
He's 22, fam.
He don't got enough time. He's not scoring enough right now. If next year, if he averages,
Bron
40,
wasn't scoring a lot back then. He just
Bron was
Bron wasn't scoring a lot
20.
his whole career. He just got longevity,
20
fam.
plus is what? How much did Wemby score last year? Average last year.
How much? What is average?
Last year.
I don't know. He got hurt, but his average. I think before he got hurt,
20 plus.
about 20, 22, 25%.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron averaged 20 plus his whole career.
Yeah.
Wemby has to do that plus some because he's starting 2 years late, right?
Oh yeah, he did come in. Yeah, 'cause
LeBron came at
LeBron
18.
Oh yeah, that's right. Them 2 years.
You know?
Them 2 years. That's what it is. It's gonna be another 18-year-old that's going to come in and do the shit.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're not allowing no
Yeah.
18-year-olds to come into the league no more,
That's right.
unless you're coming from overseas.
That's right. Yep. That's the only
So it
way.
ain't fin- it
It's
ain't
gonna have to
finna
be
happen.
somebody foreign born.
Or
Maybe. Yeah.
the NBA, like I told you before, they're gonna change the rules.
And let it so high school kids can come back.
No, points wise, 4-point plays. You already saw this.
What are you talking about? Adding a 4-point?
They don't have to, bro. I'm telling you.
There's already a 4-point. They're not gonna. You think they're gonna come up with another level of scoring?
They have to
Oh no.
to make it interesting. The NBA is not interesting. It's not. It's
Okay.
not, it's
Yeah.
not.
Thank you. That's why you're good at this. Max, help me out, bro. Cause this leads into some topics you sent me for motherfucking for the rundown for this, and for those that don't know, right? This is how we do it, right? Us in the podcast game. Get the fuck out of here. When you're doing this show, you like to have a rundown. A rundown is just a list of topics, so you can get talk about what the hell you want to talk about. I asked this man to send me some topics. 60% of what this man sent me was shitting on the NBA. I ask you this, Max, why do you hate the NBA?
I don't hate the NBA. I think that
What
the
is-
game is not shown the correct way. It's not entertaining anymore. It's
What-
not. The same reason you love the NFL for the gladiator, for the aggression, is the same way you used to love NBA. But you take away the aggression. You take away the gladiatorness of it. You take away the grime, and it's all show, and it's not fun.
You get that in the playoffs, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not. Okay. Let's say you do. The grind and the stuff that you're gonna get in the playoffs is what you should be getting all year. Just imagine if you're getting that all year, and then the playoffs come, the intensity goes up some more. You see what I'm saying? That's basketball because you have to play at a certain level in order to ascend. They're not playing hard in the regular season because the rules don't allow them to. If you watch, you see them put their arm down to let a person shoot a layup because they're so worried about these tic-tac fouls because the refs are calling phantom things. You don't know what they're going to call. So they're dumbing the game down so much that it's not entertaining. I know when I'm about to get a call. You know what I'm saying? Because I do a certain move, I know by law you can't do something,
So fucking stupid.
and I'm going to hit you, and then they're going to call a foul.
That falling into the fucking shooter is this. No, I'm sorry. When the shooter falls into the defender and you see that, like, come
You
on.
know it. Like, as a ref,
Oh my god. I
you
hate
should know the game so much
hate
that
it.
you can tell when it's fake and when it's not.
Fucking hate it.
Let me control the game correctly so that the game is more entertaining.
You right.
Plays tough. Play smart. Don't get too aggressive. We're going to control that.
Mm-hmm.
But let the game play the way it's supposed to be played. All this other show pony stuff is not fun. It's not entertaining because we know who's going to do stuff. Like, I know you finna try to get a foul. You know, I know Shea is gonna get 20 fouls.
Oh my God!
You know?
Did you see that one? They had it on Twitter. It probably had it other places too. Who was guarding him? Derek White was guarding him, and he did it, but he flopped late. And
Yeah,
Derek
and-
White wasn't even buying when he.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's horrible.
What the fuck are you doing, SGA?
It's horrible.
Bruh.
But the way the rules are set up,
My
the
God.
way the game is played,
Bruh.
it's that way. That's why I say it's boring. It's not entertaining. It sucks. So
Oh shit.
it does. It really does. Because the best players are not playing the best way.
Yeah.
They're playing in a structure of basketball, which, again, it's the NBA. But it's leaning towards the offensive players for them to be successful, which is fine. It should lean more towards the defensive players. Let them be more aggressive so that we can see a better offensive style of basketball and create a better game, because defense makes better offense. Shows you things that we've never seen before. Why can't we see that?
Yeah.
You know? So it's the NBA need to get better.
You make a pretty strong argument. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. I get it. My only pushback is this. You watch WNBA, right?
Yeah.
Do you watch how they play in the regular season?
Yeah.
They go hard as fuck, don't they? I mean, and they like, they try to, and they let them women play, right? When the playoffs come around in the WNBA, are their stars beat up?
Yeah.
They are. They're beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That is a thing that happens a lot in the WNBA, and that happens damn near every year. How Asia Wilson is able to keep herself healthy and still dominate that rough ass fucking Asia, a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She Asia, she is. She's definitely to me, the GOAT of the W always to me been Cheryl Swoops, but it might be, her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Cheryl
So,
Swoops?
yeah, Cheryl Swoops a bad mother. What? You
No,
crazy?
no, hold on. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to hear what you're saying. You're saying that the GOAT of the WNBA,
Yeah.
Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah.
Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah. Crazy. Or Cynthia
I'm about
Cooper.
to say, she's the Batman
Or
to Cynthia.
well, no, yeah. She
Team-wise.
Yeah, she the Batman.
She was Pippen to Jordan. Cynthia Cooper was Jordan.
Yeah, no, Cynthia was Pippen. What you talking about?
What?
Cheryl was Jordan, doc.
Cheryl Swoops?
Yeah,
Was
word. Are you trying to question me on this?
I know.
Oh, this is gonna be a whole
For
episode.
the Houston, we're talking about from the Houston Comets
You need to
back
come
in the
back.
day.
You need, and they just got their team back. Because
know that.
yeah, because the Furtadas, who they're rich off casinos. Some casino.
Right,
I forget the name of it, but they made their money off the casinos, and they mega. I don't like these people. They just bought the Connecticut Sun, and instead of letting a New England team or New England ownership buy them, because they damn sure would have kept them in Connecticut, because that's the Mohegan Native Americans had them at their casino. They let the Furtadas buy them, and they are definitely bringing them back to Houston. And the Comets are coming back.
Wow, that's what's up.
It is, but yeah, that's an episode right there. Because yeah, it was
Cynthia Cooper is definitely.
Cheryl was Jordan of that motherfucker. Anyways, so to me, that is why the NBA officiates different in the regular season and in the playoffs. I wish they would just say it, but if you just look at the games, that is why they do it. Now, the thing they could clean up in the regular season is this phantom shit they be calling, this flopping shit. Like, I remember I was so excited, fam, when Stern put in the flopping rule that one year, and he was going to fine them this amount of money. I was like, ooh, this is going to clean this shit up. I was so happy, and it didn't do a fucking thing. It did, because it was like change to them. And you need to blame, and I don't know, who do you think invented flopping in the NBA?
Vlade Divac.
Oh, see, that's right. You know ball. Blame Vlade for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Vlade is the one who kicked all this shit off. But this is the reason why I don't like Steph at all. Because Steph is the one. No, I'm sorry, not Steph. This is why I don't like Jamie. Because Jamie is the one that invented that. Oh, let me fall into you. Free throw like that.
But it
Let me
was
get
a
my-
loophole.
Let me get my.
It's a
Let me get
rule.
my two. Let me get my three. Like he made his. That's why I would always argue you down. Back then when you was on the show, you know what I'm saying. Currently and in the future, that Jamie is whack because he lived on the free throw line, and you didn't have to do that. Steph didn't do that. He didn't have to get all these whack ass fouls off you to get his points. Steph will just shoot you to death. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Steph ain't never
but-
been by himself.
oh my God.
He's never been himself.
First off, he has, and he was by himself in the 2022 NBA Finals. That man did that shit. That's why he got the MVP. So y'all can't. That's the one thing that's the one thing y'all was holding on. That was one thing y'all was holding on, dude. Y'all was like, he ain't never got a Finals MVP. He ain't never been the best player on the team.
There's a
Fuck.
difference. There's a difference.
He the best
No,
that
there's
year.
a-
He clearly
There's
was.
a difference, because it's easier to win after you won, because you know the experience, you know how it's done, you've seen it happen. It's easier to do it after you've seen it happen than to do it by yourself before you've seen it happen.
Oh goodness.
Steph did not get no accolades. The first 5, right? The first 4 championships because he didn't deserve them.
He did. He played his ass off
I'm
in
not
them
saying he
finals,
didn't,
fam.
but he didn't deserve it. That's why Iguodala got it. That's why Durant got him. I'm just saying.
Bruh.
It's easier to get it after you've seen it done multiple times because now you know the blueprint.
So that being said, then GOAT's championship he got against the Lakers in '91 is greater than bronze championship he got in Miami because he needed Wade and Bosh to do it.
91. Who was Jordan?
No. I just asked you a question. I asked you a question first. Like, to your logic.
To answer your question.
To your logic.
Jordan, is this his first championship?
You know it was.
Okay. So, and LeBron's first.
He didn't know how to do it before. He never seen it done.
I agree. I would say
Oh yeah, and by the way, that was the same team he was on. He didn't leave the team he was drafted with and jumped on his boy team. He didn't jump on Isaiah Thomas' team, Detroit Pistons, to do
I
it.
would say
Or Larry Legend team
I
of
will agree
Boston.
with you. Jordan's first championship is more significant than LeBron's first championship.
Wow.
I would say yes.
Wow.
Because of the nature of basketball. But
Wow, I'm glad I got that on wax.
but-
Glad I got that on wax.
But I would also say this.
He said it. He
LeBron's
said it.
championship was more difficult to behold because the pressure was higher for him to win, and he didn't have the chemistry of the chemistry he didn't have with Wade and Bosh like Jordan had with Pippen and his team. It's a different championship.
Yeah, because you saying his championship was harder to get?
I would say it's harder to achieve because it was a shorter time frame and you had less time to be a team. Jordan won and lost with his team multiple years.
You're right on that.
You know,
Yup, I'll give you
so-
that.
so
You're
I would-
100% correct. Yeah.
I would say more
yeah.
difficult. I
Yeah.
would give Jordan
Yeah.
his props more.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
I would
yeah.
say it's
Yeah.
this
And
structure.
in real talk, it was tough for Bron. Well, yeah, because it was even tough for Bron in the finals against OKC because they were better than OKC, but OKC could have beat them. It's just KD got his own way. Once GOAT got past Detroit, man, the Lakers ain't have shit for the Bulls. They couldn't do. They were lucky. The only reason they won Game 1 because they would have got swept. Like the Bulls were so Michael. Man, the way he was on that first one, dog, like he was, man. It's like a baby version of how the Spurs were after they lost to y'all Miami team, and they came back in that one year and just ran through the league and went straight to that fucking championship because they knew they blew it because they let Ray get free on that 3-point corner and shit. Fucking that's a kind of like the way Michael just ran through the NBA in that 91 season. Nobody was fucking with the Bulls. And when they got over that Detroit hump, that was the only thing they had to worry about. The Lakers ain't have
Once
shit.
you know the recipe, it's
For real.
easy to win. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Steph, seeing the recipe, that's why he was able to get the championship and the Finals MVP the last time he went.
Word.
Because he had already seen it done. You know.
Word.
I'm not taking nothing away from Steph.
Yeah.
But if he was really, really as great as everybody's saying, he would have got that stuff early.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, I think you being a little hating on Steph because Steph got that. He got what he needed. He got that MVP. All right, so where else we going with it? Shit, I think hell, March Madness. Oh, you know what? You ready for some trivia, bro?
Sure, what's up?
Because I sure got some trivia for your ass.
What's up?
Okay. Oh wait, but hold up. Before we do that, damn, we got to do the. Give me the Western Conference real quick.
Okay.
Like who you like coming out of the West?
Listen, the Spurs have a strong case to win the championship. The Spurs, only because you have
think
no
they can do that,
answer
huh?
for Wemby. You
Yeah.
have no answer. Once it clicks, I told you this before.
Yeah.
He's going to be the first to average 20 and 20, 30 and 10, 40 and 15. He's going to be averaging crazy numbers because there's nobody like him. Who's going
Yeah.
to stop him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it turns on this year, because he's already said he should be the MVP.
Yeah.
If it clicks this year,
Yeah.
they're going to win.
Yeah.
Because all they're going to do is just pass him the ball the whole time. What you going to do? You're going to
Yeah.
foul him.
Yeah.
You're going to the free throw line.
Yeah.
You're going to try not to foul him. He's going to blow by you and dunk on you.
Yeah.
Then you're going to pull off of him. He's going to shoot a three. You
Yeah.
have no answer for this guy.
Yeah.
So the Spurs have a strong case to win the championship. The Thunder see that they can't beat them.
Mm-hmm.
They're hoping that experience and lack of experience is going to take the Spurs out.
Thunder beat them the last game they played.
Don't matter. You heard what Wemby said publicly. We done beat them so many times. We feel like we're the best team.
Okay, let me ask you something real quick before we get into his game and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about him calling out himself as the MVP? He's so good, doing all this publicly. To me, if an American player did that, that player would catch. And when JT would do it, you did not like that, and you would call him out for it. So, to me, what do you think about that? Because he is getting a pass, and not only is he getting a pass for doing it, people are like, yup, he ain't lying. Like, I love his bravery, his honesty for saying it. It's just kind of funny to me, though. Let the American ball player do that shit, and I even think, it could even be, a cocky white boy. Because if White Chocolate was like Steph level good, but his cockiness, shit, people would have hated him because White Chocolate was good as shit, but he wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? But his cockiness, that's what turned people off. What you think about that part though?
It's the believable factor. You believe Wemby. You see it. When JT said it, we didn't believe it. I'm not saying it's no hate. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't reflect. Wemby, we see it.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about he's an alien.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about he's the next. Everybody's saying, oh, we don't know what he's going to do. If he gets some weight on him, what is he going to do?
Yeah.
The Spurs are strong. Wemby. So him saying that, oh, I believe I'm the MVP. I believe we're the best. I believe this. I believe that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You've shown it already. You know?
Right.
We
Right.
just know you're young. So we give you passes because you're going to make some mistakes here and there. But listen, like I just told you, I think they have a good chance to win the championship. I believe Wemby is that guy. I think just because it's unfair. I told you they're gonna have to change the rules. You're gonna have to lift the rim up higher. You're gonna have to widen the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to change the rules to make because all players are coming in 6'8" and up now. It's ridiculous.
So you think they're gonna have to Wilt Chamber this bitch like
have
Wilt
to.
Chamberlain it, like just
They're gonna
change
have
the
to.
rules for Wemby?
Like, they're gonna have
Because
to. Look,
wow, that's wild.
Just imagine a whole team full of Kevin Garnett's.
Woo!
know?
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna look crazy.
It is,
on
bro.
A 10-foot rim.
You right. That'd be stupid. That would be.
You don't see nobody under 6 foot nowadays for the most part.
Yeah, like that would be crazy as hell.
So I think Wemby is the next guy. I
Yeah.
believe what he says. I
Yeah.
want him to be that guy because I want to see what he could become.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that I've said this before. I think if he were to, which I think he will next year, into the dunk contest, right? He's going to do things that we've never seen only because
Yeah.
he's 7'8".
Yeah.
He's going to jump from the 3-point line. he might.
He ain't
you know,
gonna do that.
He gonna jump, but he gonna jump
Yeah,
far.
he ain't got elevation like that.
Listen.
Well, no,
Enough engine.
yeah.
He gonna jump and he gonna glide.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't think
yeah.
Jordan could do it either, but he glid from the free throw line. I'm just saying, I think Wemby's gonna be able to do things that we've never seen before to push the game to the next level.
Yeah.
Because of his height and his big and his athleticism.
Yeah.
I just think he's the next guy.
Yeah, I hear you, and I agree. To that point, like, hopefully, if he does it, that'll make that'll shame the young good dudes like SGA, Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? What's it? Devin Booker, get in this dunk contest. Y'all know y'all can dunk. You know what I'm saying? Just because your boy was too scary to fucking do it and you know it, and bastardized the All-Star weekend, you know what I'm saying? Just because he was too scary. And you know the thing that's so effed up with that too, when he does that, him bastardizing the All-Star weekend, it gives the American players can remember when the All-Star weekend was good. You know who can't remember that? Luka and fucking Joker. They don't know. You know what I mean? So when they see the biggest name in the game not taking it serious. But anyway, I think if Wemby, to your point, if to him elevating shit, if he was to jump in it, I think other players would jump in it. It would make the shit hotter, and it would make the well-known players jump in it instead of these no-name dudes. And I'm happy for them. You know, they get a check, and they ballsy enough to do it. Like, I give you all props. But I want to see some household names. I've been one that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kobe did it, Goat did it, Neat did it. Like, shit, like, come on with it. Like, fuck that. I think Michael Finley was in the damn dunk contest, and he was nice.
I mean, back in the day, dunk contest meant something.
Yeah.
You know? But you can't blame LeBron.
Yes, I can.
For doing not. There's a window.
Come on.
There's a window. LeBron.
Max, you just gave it to me. Don't take it back.
I'm not taking it.
You are taking it back.
I agree with you that he should have got into the dunk contest.
Oh my God.
But I also would say that his superstardom was so high and great that he couldn't jeopardize it.
He said he was going to get in it.
He said that one time.
Yes, in the next year he ran away from it like a scared little kid.
Hurt.
And second, he was perfectly fine. And if he would have, Max, the thing that's so crushing about this shit is even if he would have lost, it wouldn't have meant shit. He's still Bron.
Yeah, you're right. Tell Jason Tatum get in it then.
You ain't lying.
Exactly.
But guess what? His boy did it. JB did it.
And how'd he do?
He was alright.
He was not.
Shit, I saw him. I went to see him. I saw him in Indy. I was saying he wasn't trash. He was alright. But guess what though?
He was trash.
He did it.
He did
That's the whole point of doing it.
That's why his stardom is high where it's at now.
You know what I'm saying? Because he did it. Exactly. It don't even matter. Like, hell, Lillard did it all them years. Lillard did it one year and did every fucking competition.
Right.
Literally, the game, the three-point, the slam dunk, the fucking...
time frame when you can do all these things.
I hear you. And your boy had it over a decade. And refused. Sad. All right, so... yeah, so what the fuck? What were we even talking about? We're talking about. So Wemby, I really think I think Wemby is the shit. I think he's gonna be dope. But here's the thing: the only reason, and I was saying earlier in the season, because OKC, you may not have been watching. OKC came out the gates. Like, couldn't nobody stop them?
Yeah.
Like, they 20-some game win streak and shit. Couldn't nobody fuck with them. And then they hit a cliff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was injuries that did it. And also it was injuries is that too many people in and out. It was just too many people in and out. And they asked, and to me, they just look gassed. They look like a team that just won the chip. Yeah. Because you play more ball than damn near anybody besides fucking Indy. You know what I'm saying? And look at Indy. Yeah, I mean, so shit. And Indy, to me, I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm only saying this because I went to a game, and the way Rick Carlisle coaches, I really think, yes, they because it's not just Tyrese, like a bunch of people been out, but they for real ain't trying to win a lot of these games, man. Like, some of these games are winnable, and they just like, man, this old Indy team would have won that. Like,
but see, there's no integrity no more. You know, like. That's the thing about being paid, right? You have a choice in your brain. Am I going to play hard today or am I not? Because I need to get this check, you know? I need to preserve these legs because we're not winning anyways. So I'm not finna go 100%.
But why do you always, again, you putting it back on labor? Like, you love hating on labor. How do you not know? Because you know they do this now. Coach tell you, general manager tell you, president tell you, hey, chill, don't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you see what the fuck Danny Ainge is doing. Well, maybe you're not because you're not paying attention. Danny Ainge is outwardly taking with this Jazz team he got. And he got, and low key, guess what? He got a roster, fam. That fucking Jazz team, if he was to let Will Hardy coach that team, let marketing play, let fucking, I think that Winsler, no, not Winsler, that other big white boy they had, he's hurt. But let Keontae George play, let Ace Bailey play every night, let that team play every night. Man, they be good as fuck. But Danny Ainge don't give a fuck. He's purposely trying to lose games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so don't just automatically put it on the players.
I get that, but still at the same time, you don't want to look bad. It's still a performance-based sport. It's still, don't matter if you tanking, they're going to look at your numbers.
Yeah,
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
Siakam is still balling. Siakam is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get yours.
And sometimes sometimes they just take him out. Why are you taking him out in this game? In this game, it's teetering. You know what I'm saying? It's literally on the balance. Anybody can win it, but you just took out your bet. Oh.
So as an owner, right? As an
Uh-huh.
owner and a franchise owner of an NBA franchise, are you going to tell your team to play 100% all the time? Or are you going to say, play my best assets halfway so that I can get some more assets for you for next year?
Great question. If I'm the owner of the Pacers or if I'm an owner of a team,
Yeah.
it depends on how we are. If we're if we're the Celtics and we're good enough to make a run, then play. You know what I'm saying? Play and then take time out to rest people when you can rest them for the home stretch, which is going to be the playoffs. But go hard. But if I'm the owner of the Pacers or a team like the Pacers, I don't know. I know what I would do. I would probably be like, win as many games as you can, but chill. Don't go super hard.
You would tank.
I wouldn't say tank. I'm not going to tank, but I'm not going to go super hard. I'm not going to run my horses into the ground, you know what I'm saying, because we don't have a chance.
But it's not your response. It's not your choice. If you're
It is my choice. I'm the owner. What you talking about?
But what you're saying is like, okay, let the players play, but don't go too hard. But a coach has to make a decision because you just said that the game was teetering and they
Yeah.
take Siakam out.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to take Siakam, or you're gonna go for the win.
I just said I told you, if we win games, you know what I'm saying? Because don't go on like this, 10, 12 game winning streaks or 8 game winning streaks, shit like that. I mean, losing streaks. Don't do that. Don't go on no huge losing streaks. Win some games. If that's a winnable game, and you got to play our best player, play him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But damn sure the next night, rest his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like what Ainge is doing with Laurie Marketing, clearly their best player, is not playing him at all. Like, dude is going stretches without playing weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is like, play these 2 home games, miss that first road game. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just out and out tank is what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's how I look at it. All right, so I agree with you. So, and also too, my other thing with the Spurs and why I don't think it's just going to be them coming out the West, you're going to be the first team ever to never have no playoff adversity. I guess since my 08 C's that just come together and just win a chip. Like, they haven't even been in the playoffs yet. Like,
They haven't.
so yeah,
Start somewhere though.
yeah. I don't think they about to do that. Be their first time ever in the playoffs and go all the way to the finals and win it. I know.
But when you have a player like Wemby, you got a good chance.
Yeah.
If it clicks for him, it has to click. It might not have clicked yet. I think it's starting to click.
You think so?
I'm telling you.
I feel you.
If it don't happen next year coming up, after he get in the weight room, they're gonna put some probably some steroids on him or something like that. Get him big, boy. I'm telling you,
Right.
that boy gonna be unstoppable.
That's exactly what he needs. He needs to get his weight up. But the only thing with that, I can't believe you don't think about nobody else out the West but Spurs. Like
No,
that,
I
you
mean,
ain't
the
saying.
Timberwolves are good. I mean, they have experience. The Nuggets have experience. The Lakers obviously experience. Thunder has experience, right? The only thing that's holding the Timberwolves back is their defense. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like they're good. They're heavy offensive. They're heavy offense, right? Defense is questionable. That's why they're in 5th place. The Nuggets are in 4th because they know how to win. But they're taking. The Nuggets are cruising.
The Nuggets are so much better than them. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Because you haven't really been peeping, bruh. You know what? When Minnesota don't have, Minnesota does not have the ability to keep themselves in games. They shoot themselves out of so many games, Max. And I watch Minnesota because I want them to be good. I want to see Ant-Man do his thing. He gets. You know how JT will just sit on the 3-point line and shoot so many threes, but then one thing that JT will do eventually, fuck, they're not dropping. Let me go to the cup. Or they're dropping. I'm still going to go to the cup. He will do that. Ant-Man will sit out there for a quarter and a half and shoot nothing but threes. And Chris Finch's coach will sit there and watch him do it and won't shit change. That dude, they need a new coach, and Minnesota is not going to be. I'm telling you, 2 teams right now that I know ain't going to be shit in the playoffs: Minnesota and Houston. I'm telling you, I'm counting them out right now, and I thought both of them were going to be good this year. They are not going to do shit in the playoffs. I'll put all money on that.
I agree.
Oh my god,
I agree.
I hate it too, but man,
I agree. But everybody in the top 5 have high experience in the playoffs.
yeah,
Except for the Spurs.
yeah.
So you don't think that the Spurs are not going to do well?
I think the Spurs are going to do well, but if the Spurs have an early matchup against
Who? They're going to beat everybody.
Nuggets or what's another good
Fox and Murray. I'm gonna take Fox over Murray, right?
not if Murray healthy. Shit. Murray just had 50 the other night. He had a shit. Murray if the Nuggets don't win unless Murray goes off. I've been saying that.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I don't want to go a player for player with them, but I'm just saying, like, out the West, don't sleep on the Nuggets because the NBA always wants to make a Joker a victim, and they want to make him a hero at the same time, and they want that cat gets entirely too many calls. So watch them cats get pushed to later rounds in the playoffs, and Thunder. Man, I don't want to. Man, I don't know. I gotta see what the Lakers
I'm
gonna do.
trying to
Man.
tell you.
I gotta see what the Lakers gonna do.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
trying
know.
to tell you.
I can't go with it.
If it comes down to the Western Conference Finals and it's the Spurs and the Thunder, Spurs and the Thunder, the Spurs will win.
Yeah,
Just because you've already proven that we can beat you,
yeah,
and we have Wemby.
yeah.
You don't have no answer for that. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like having Wilt Chamberlain on your team.
True, and
You
it
don't have no answer.
It kind of is. He has to get his weight up, though. He has to get his weight up.
up.
He has to get his
He
weight up.
will. He will.
He does.
Just like Giannis got his up. He
Yeah.
gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, he gonna have to do that. All right. Matter of fact, and the girls are playing right now. UConn is playing Duke. What is the score of that? We about to introduce some new shit. What score we got for that right now?
Who?
Duke should be playing UConn women.
Duke and UConn women.
Meant to record that damn game. Never have to show up. As he looks that up, we're gonna play a trivia game. You guys know how we do here on High Off the Glass. We do our young trivia. I am excited about this game because it's March Madness, so of course we're gonna play it. And I think we're gonna play our contestant is Max Dollar, so I think he's gonna like it. So we're gonna get into that.
Duke and UCLA.
Is Duke and UCLA right now?
The girls.
I thought it was UConn and
For the boys, you talking about?
No, I thought UConn was playing right now. Okay, but
UConn beat Notre Dame.
yeah. Okay,
They just beat them 70-52.
that's it. Okay,
And then
70-52. All right.
UCLA girls beat Duke 70-58.
Yes, right on. UCLA girls won. There we go.
Yeah.
All we need is the men to get knocked out now. That's it. Where's it at? Where's my sounder? Come on with it. Damn right. Duke is out. Duke ladies is out. Let's go. Ain't about no punk ass Blue Devils with they whack ass.
Now the men's Elite Eight, the Duke and UConn's playing right now, and Duke is up 19-12 first half.
Damn.
Michigan killed Tennessee 95-62.
All right.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this show because I want to watch that damn game. That game is going to be good. That Duke
Yeah,
UConn.
yeah.
That's the one I really meant to record. All right, so Bro, you ready for the game show that's sweeping the nation?
Let me know.
All right, let's do it.
Lay it on me.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Welcome everyone to High Off the Glasses March Madness Trivia. I'm your host, Ola Green. I'm here to host this episode and show you guys how we do March Madness Trivia on High Off the Glass. We are joined by the esteemed Max Dollars. Hello, Max. How are you, sir?
Oh yeah, big money. What's up, baby?
There it is. Max is in the house. He's excited. Where's our crowd is excited. All right. We're going to get it in. We have all the bells and whistles here at March Madness Trivia. We're going to start off with our first March Madness question for you, sir. And just to let you know, we have men's and women's. So you tell me which one you want. I'm going to start you off with the men. So here we go. First one.
All right.
Oh, you should know this. Which coach has the most NCAA tournament wins? Surprised it's him, though. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Coach K.
Dang! Dang, 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 dang! Where's the swoosh at? Shoot, I need my swoosh. Wait, bring that down there. Dang it, swoosh takes too long. He got a swoosh. There it is.
Oh yeah.
There it is. He got two swooshes. Yeah, you nailed that. All right, men or women's? Which one would you want?
Let's stick with men.
All right, here it is. Okay, there it is. Which team has the most Sweet 16 appearances?
Which team has the most Sweet 16
Appearances. Yes, sir.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
What conference are we talking?
Oh, I don't want to give you, if I say the conference, you might know it.
Okay. Let me ask another question. Are they currently in the Sweet 16?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Hey, good question. Wait, hold up. They were in this year's Sweet 16. Yup. This year's they were. Yup.
All right.
They were. It's a good thing I know ball.
And the answer is Duke.
Oh, where's it at? That's a brick. You got that wrong, sir. Sorry about that. But next question up: men's or women's?
Let's go women's.
Okay, let's go women's. We go women's for 200. He says.
What was the answer?
Oh, fudge. Team with the most Sweet 16s. It was the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky Wildcats. Believe it or not, it was them. Yes, sir. All right, let me give you one. I'm gonna give you. Okay, that might be a little too. I'm gonna start you off. a little easy on the women's side. I'm gonna start you off a little easy. Which school has won the most NCAA women's basketball championships?
Tennessee. No.
You said your answer. You said your answer. You said your answer, sir. That's a brick.
UConn.
If you only said that first. I knew you was gonna do it right after you said. You was trying to be so quick. You was fucking looking at Pat Summitt with your wrong ass. That was hilarious. We love you, Pat. We miss you, Pat Summitt. You were the shit. That lady can coach her ass off. All right, men's or women's?
Women's for 500.
All right, here we go.
Give my money back.
Ooh, let's see. You know what? You should remember this. Which team did Notre Dame defeat to win the 2018 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship?
What team did the Notre Dame
Fighting Irish
defeat
Is it the Lady Irish? It's probably the Lady
Lady
Irish.
Irish,
Yep.
defeat to win the NCAA championship
Yep.
back in 2018.
We need to roll up again.
Who did they defeat?
Yeah, come on with it. Stop taking forever. Come on with it. Come on with it.
2018, who was hot back then? Tennessee was hot back then. I would
4,
say they beat
3, 2.
UConn.
Let's see.
That's wrong. I think they beat LSU.
You are wrong, sir. That would be Mississippi State. Back when they were good. Remember they had that tall sister? I think it was two
They
sisters
had,
on there.
what's
Yeah.
her name?
They were so good. Big and
She
thick.
went to the Mystics.
I love both of them. They were both dope. All right. I'm going to give you, man, this is too easy. Which Iowa Star broke the NCAA Division I women's all-time scoring record in 24?
All right, that's an easy one. We call this a layup. We're gonna say Caitlin Clark.
There it
There
is.
you go. Give me a win.
You better get that.
Give me a win.
You better get that. You better get that. All right, men's or women?
Let's go women's for 1,000. Oh,
All right, bet.
let's get this money.
Let's do it. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. All right, bet. Oh, shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You trying to go hard with it? Let's go. Oh, no.
You start saying it. Give it.
You know what? You're right. Damn it. I shouldn't have started saying it. Which LSU coach led the Tigers to the 2023 NCAA championship?
Oh, this is women's. Okay. Kim Leaky.
Oh, shit. I almost pressed the wrong way. You. How did you do that?
What's her last name?
Who's Lackey and Lacey? Who is this lady? That's Kim Mulkey, fool. You even had the name.
Mulkey.
And she's still there.
Oh,
Like,
I said Kim.
yeah, everybody know Kim Mulkey. She
Give me 50.
she dresses. Now you won't get shit. You lost your money on
should've
that,
said
fam.
Kim.
Right. You should have. Wow. I even knew it was easy. That's why I stopped.
I said Lackey is Mookie.
That's hilarious. That's
The
hilarious.
E I got.
All right, you done? You all right? Hold
I still got some money in the
on.
pocket.
Men's or women?
Let's go women's for 1,000.
Wow, back to the women's.
Yeah,
You ain't got. I
get
think you ain't
myself.
got but one women right.
2 of them.
Oh shit! Let's see. You better get this right. Which South Carolina center won National Player of the Year in 2023? You better know shit.
2023.
Shit, used to that ain't number 3 years ago, and you used to talk about her.
Oh man, 2023. What was her name?
You're supposed to tell me.
You said South Carolina.
South Carolina, she was the National Player of the Year in 2023.
2023. This was not Asia because Asia was there before. But you know what? We're gonna go Asia Wilson. We're gonna go with that.
Damn.
And we're gonna go.
Oh, see
No.
that? Hear that ball bounce?
No.
I would have got this one. You should have got this, bro. You do not know women's ball like you thought. That'd be Aaliyah Boston.
Aaliyah Boston.
Yes,
You're
sir.
Right. I knew. You know what?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, for
You're
real.
right.
All right, men's and women's. Give you one more chance before you redeem yourself. We're about to wrap this show up.
Men's for $1 million.
Whoa, shit. Okay.
I need it.
You do need it.
I need it.
You do need it.
Jim Boeheim.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. If you don't get this, you tripping. Oh, this go and it's a trick. It's low key a trick question. Watch you gonna trick yourself on this mother up. Let's go with it. For the almost halfway for the game. If he gets this, he halfway won the game. Which coach in men's basketball has the most NCAA tournament championship titles with this many? 10. This many. 10.
Are we talking collective or are we talking recent?
Which coach has the most NCAA tournament championship with 10 titles? Who has the most titles? NCAA tournament championships.
I want to say.
You can, okay.
but I'm not going to say.
You know what? Say I want to say because I'm not going to acknowledge it either way. So you can say it. It won't be your. You can say it, and it won't be your final answer.
I appreciate that.
I got you. I'm not going to. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say
This is for you to be halfway there.
Coach K, but I know it's not. We're gonna see. So we're gonna go with
You sure it's
Coach
not?
Wooden.
Sure, it's not K.
Coach Wooden. UCLA. Give it to me. Give it to me. There it is. There it is. Barry Bonds.
Got it. Here's another
Michael
hit.
Jordan.
Here's another hit. Barry Bonds. He got it. I can't believe he got it.
Walk-off home run, baby.
I can't believe he got it, y'all. I was shocked by that. I can't believe he got it.
There we go.
He got that. And that concludes another episode of March Madness Trivia. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you,
All
Coach. I
right.
appreciate the time. I
See you
appreciate
guys
that.
later. Make sure you check out our sponsors. We are sponsored by the Cola Lounge, Cherokee Street, St. Louis, Missouri, the only cannabis lounge. You can buy, consume, and smoke the greenest of the greenery, and it is good for you, and it is awesome. And the place is dope. You got video games, different platforms you can watch, and a foosball table that I will whoop your ass. And if you would like to play, and also Turp Junkies. Make sure you guys support Turp Junkies out in O'Fallon at the Grow Room. Support Turp Junkies. They are a supporter of us, so support them. Best genetics you can find in St. Louis. Whatever strain seed you're looking for, whatever it is, go to Turp Junkies at Grow Room in O'Fallon. You can find it. All right, that was a great episode. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna jump to our. It is the time for this week's. Y'all know what it is, Marijuana Minute. If you would like to spit something over this, feel free.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's the marijuana minute. I'm about to get high. Hey, just pass the slip it. Hey, and with my boy terrific. We finna get high and you know it. So, hey, I'm getting it. I'm black. I'm trying to get 1 million. I'm trying to be on this podcast and look so brilliant. Do it again and again. It's your boy Max Dollars and we going for the win.
What?
You know how we do. It's Sunday afternoon and we talking real about the news. Going crazy, talking about the schools, talking about the kids and the boots. Trying to get it high and lifted. It's your boy Max and I'm so gifted. Trying to get it high and lifted. Marijuana minute, we back in a minute.
Hey, look at that there. Look at that there. The dude just came in, just spit it on a Marijuana Minute beat. That was hard. I love that. You know what I'm saying? That was fresh. That was fresh. I appreciate that, bro. I liked it. That. All right. This week's Marijuana Minute is brought to you by Truffle Shuffle from Turp Junkies. Truffle Shuffle is March's strain of the month. I like Truffle Shuffle, me personally. It was okay. I'm still on Han Solo, y'all. Han Solo was the one I got last month, and I'm still on it. I still love Han Solo better, but Truffle Shuffle was not better. Extremely sticky, very sticky, and nice little taste to it. And you know, it reminds me of Truffle Shuffle from Goonies and shit, fucking Chunk and shit. So you know, you can't go wrong. All right, so here we go. This week's Marijuana Minute is also brought to you by Normal, because you know Normal comes through. They've been giving us, supporting marijuana before it was cool and kosher. They've been giving us the news, so make sure you guys support Normal any chance you can get. The Fed share details regarding how they intend to provide Medicare coverage for hemp, CBD, and THC. Wow. The Fed share details regarding how they intend to provide Medicare coverage for hemp, CBD, and THC. That is, I cannot wait to tell my mother about that. As a matter of fact, we're going to go back to that one because that is crazy. I can't believe the feds would do anything to, help people on Medicare get CBD or THC
There's
products.
always a ploy.
Right, it's got to be something with that. Yeah, like that's ill. Colorado's marijuana enforcement division finds no evidence of underage cannabis sales by licensed dispensaries. Of course, I figured that. That makes sense. It is not shit. I know one thing. If they got half the steps in Colorado that you got to do here to get green at a dispensary, that's why I don't go to dispensaries. It's too. I don't. That's too much. It
Hey,
is.
I tell you what though, there's a dispensary over by my place. 3 5s for $20.
Okay, don't say their name unless they're a sponsor. But
I ain't
yeah,
saying that.
let's go talk to them. Let's see if they be a sponsor high off the glass. Cause shit, like, man, we gotta talk about that. We need to have a conversation. Adult use and medical cannabis. Is the green any good though?
Oh yeah.
Word is fire.
Oh yeah.
I bet. Okay, let's see what's up with it. Adult use and medical cannabis laws are associated with reduced crime rates. Yeah, like duh. Adult when you get to smoke, you ain't so stressed out. Why you wanna? Yeah, you ain't trying to rob nobody. You trying to chill. Alcohol sales in Canada continue a historic decline as legal cannabis sales rise.
Of course.
Duh.
Of course.
And that's Canada too. Them people can drink. I got family up there. I know. Cannabis extracts are more effective than Duranabol for seniors with chronic pain. Wow, there you go. Cannabis extracts better for you for seniors with chronic pain instead of a pharmaceutical. Duh.
I agree with that.
Yeah, duh. We believe that. And investigators find no rise in problematic cannabis use by teens following legalization. Exactly. They were testing the shit out of
Yeah,
that.
they wanted an excuse.
Exactly. And they didn't get that there. I know it really bugs in people too when they see, look what'll happen if you legalize marijuana, and look what'll happen, and da 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 da.
It's fear-based mongering.
That's all it is, fam. You know it, 100%. But the dummies fall for it. But here's the thing, though: all the shit they fear mongered for, none of it's happened. Shit.
It never does.
For real.
It never does.
All right. The Center for Feds provide details on a plan to integrate hemp-derived products. Where is the fucking? Like that. Feds provide details on plan to integrate hemp-derived products into Medicare services. The Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, has posted a frequently asked questions page on CMS.gov, providing details regarding how the agency intends to provide hemp-derived products to beneficiaries. A pilot program integrating edible hemp-derived products is set to begin April 1st. The Dump administration publicly announced the rollout in December. Damn. According to CMS.gov, participating ACO, accountable care organizations, and oncology programs will offer beneficiaries access to eligible hemp products. I can't believe this. Physicians can overseeing patients' use of hemp-derived products must determine that use is appropriate and must document required sharing. Okay, yeah. Doctors got to say it, all this. Huh. Okay. I know there's going to be a catch-22. Okay, here we Delta-9. Yeah, that's bullshit. Eligible hemp products are limited to federally legal hemp-derived products containing no more than 0.3% Delta-9 THC and expressly excludes inhalable products, any products containing more than 3 milligrams per serving of THC, such as Delta-8, Delta-10. Okay, here's the thing. That part I don't like because Delta-9 is it is derived shit. I don't like Delta-9. Delta-9 is kind of like a chemical, man-made version of THC. I'm not with that.
Too many bad effects from it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, okay. So that's the drawback from that, and that's the one from the government, of course. Man, Max, this was I'm glad you figured back. We did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. It was dope to have you back. Shit, hope we can have you back again.
Let me know, man. I appreciate it. It was fun.
You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. I got to say this. You always said, just hit me back. When you and I was happy that you were able to. You started your own show and you did your thing. And you always said, like, when you want me back, just hit me up. And I did, and you were with it. So I appreciate you being a man of your word. Right on, damn right.
Appreciate the invite.
Oh yes, sir. Tell the people where they can find you, fam.
Yo, y'all
What
can
you got
find me
coming
on
up?
all socials. I got a couple of platforms, but Max Dollars music is going on right now. That's where I got all my things going on. You know, like I said, we're going on tours coming out. You know what I'm saying? I got a mixtape with Maestro Frio coming out. I got a couple singles out right now called Go, I'ma, Without You. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going on tour soon. Tour. Don't know where, don't know when, but it's coming your way. Just be ready. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. The man, tell me when you're doing that. I want to put on the show. I want to have you where's do you have dates yet?
So right now I'm just practicing at Word Up. So
Okay.
y'all can come to Word Up on Tuesdays.
Oh, bet.
At 8. $10 cover charge, but it's fun. I do a set and a half. I'm just working on some material, see how what I need to do.
Nice.
So yeah, if y'all want to come out there, come out there.
Come to Word Up. Is that at Legacy? Where is that?
No, that's off of Manchester, off of Java.
Oh, Java a coffee.
Java
right.
Coffee.
Yeah, right next to it.
Yep. No, it is it. That's
Oh,
it's
that
at.
is it.
Yeah. It's in
Okay,
Java
bet.
Lounge. Yeah,
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
On what days?
On Tuesdays.
Tuesday, man, come out and support Max, y'all.
Yeah, come on
Support him because I know that brother is on his stuff. He's been on his grind. He's been like that since I've known him. I've known the man over like 5 years now. So thank you, brother, for coming out. This was fun. This was good. We had to get this basketball off. So I'm glad I got you on wax, saying what you said about Ghost Championship.
King James, baby.
And what you said about the C's. Look at you on the C's now. Yo, what is it? Next week, of course, is Easter, so we are off. Y'all, hope y'all had a good Palm Sunday for real this year. Praying for people in Iran. Iran. I'm probably saying wrong. I'm sorry if I'm saying it the American way. We are praying for you because we are not with Dump, this evil son of a bitch.
Some oil.
We are not for this dude that's just trying to fuck up our oil and trying to fuck up the free world and starting with America first. So we apologize for this sorry son of a bitch, and we did not all vote for him. And for the people that did, they're not us. And for the 15 million that sat it out, I hate them motherfuckers. Y'all should have voted this shit, but that's not us either. But we are praying for you, the people that are going through this shit. I pray that it is over soon. Those of you that are here in this country, look out for one another. Shout out to everyone that went to the No Kings rally yesterday, because this is America. We're not for no king, no matter how bad he wants to be one. And no show next week. We'll be back the following week. Deuces, peace. Talked a little longer. Oh, bro, thank you for doing this, man. This was dope.
My bad, I was late, man.
Oh, no, you good. You good. You showed up, shit. I was shocked when you said, I thought you said